We should be on the internet. And I could turn my air conditioner off, even though it's 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start it off. Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 451. I'm your host, Perry.
Co-host Anthony.
And Frank.
And tonight is a very special night. I don't even know. Okay. Next.
So, I was actually trying to check.
Did you find the laptop? Did you find the laptop at 100 gigs
No.
of Everybody Loves Raymond of War?
And I was gonna. That's what I was gonna talk about. Was God of War.
Did you find the laptop?
It's $1,200.
Did you find the Xbox handheld? Did you find every other fucking Xbox rumor that was thrown out there last week that's not true?
I've been looking, but I haven't found anything yet.
Did
That
you
would be
find
dumped
everything?
so fast. If that was real.
Dude, this is such bullshit, okay? I hate watching the internet and then these people are blatantly lying about shit.
Yeah.
And even on Twitter, it's the same thing. The Alchemist is in the live chat room. How you doing, Alchemist?
Hello. Yeah, nothing has come out about that stuff. It's all bullcrap.
I know it's bullshit because I go to the sites and I don't see God of War being posted anywhere.
Right.
You don't hear about it being data mined. You don't hear nothing. Nobody's picked this story up because it's not true. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's not true.
All right.
But in reality, God of War was briefly available on Xbox. Kind of.
Was the God of Warning?
It was War of Gods something child.
What?
And it was $4 and I bought it because it was like horrendous and I had to see it and they took it down.
What?
So I can't even I don't even know if I could
Can you
re-download it.
reinstall it?
I don't know, but it's on my Series X, so it's there forever. But yeah, it was just.
Well,
an
you copy it
abysmal-
copied it to a USB stick,
Oh yeah,
and you'll have it forever.
only a couple hundred gigs. But yeah, it was an abysmal God of War ripoff, unplayably bad. It was just like funny, but I guess Sony got upset because it really had Kratos in it, so they took it away. There's like videos of it on YouTube
my
everywhere. That's how I saw it, but
That's so funny. It's just a troll.
And you didn't cover this today. Resident Evil once again is coming to Dead by Daylight.
yep.
Albert Wesker, Rebecca Chambers, and Ada. And the guy who voices Wesker is not the voice of Wesker, apparently.
Probably not.
People are furious.
Yeah, I don't really cover Death by Daylight stuff. It's not really like...
But it's a Resident Evil pack.
That's true, but I think if I'm going to cover it, it's when I'll play it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be like, I have to talk about it ASAP. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not into Death by Daylight as much as other people are, but will I ever play it on the channel? Sure. I mean, I'll probably feature the Resident Evil packs, but when does it come out? Is it out, or did they just say it's coming out?
There's already
The 3 available, right?
Leon, Jill, and Nemesis, and then these 3 are coming out. Let me see.
Probably in the fall, right? Probably to coincide with the Village and the RE4 shit coming out.
Let me see if there's a release date. Hang on. That's the only thing I didn't write down, of course.
I would release it now to springboard into the Village
Yeah,
stuff.
I was gonna say probably this month.
Because you want
right?
people
Like,
playing Village. You don't want them playing Dead by Daylight.
No,
Let them play it now and get it over with, and then they'll jump into Village.
The claim. Okay.
McClane. John McClane?
John McClane.
August 16th.
Okay.
They claim it was originally scheduled for August 9th, but was delayed to August 16th. That's what
Alright.
people are saying.
Comes
I
out
don't know
when
if that's
I-
official, but
Comes out when I leave for California. So
yeah. I'm just double checking here if I can see it.
75 degrees out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the date. You'll have to see when they officially say it, but that's what I got. So I'll find out. I guess by next week I'll know for sure. But anyway, so yeah.
All right.
You want me to just jump into the news I have? There's not a lot.
I got Trainwreck in the chat room. Very slow night tonight. I don't know if it's because I screamed and yelled earlier or if it's just late at night. On a hot night. A lot of people lost power over in the next town over. But
Really?
they restored it all, yeah. Not a good day to lose power. And tomorrow especially, so
Oh. Nope.
chill.
Try to stay cool.
Alright.
so
Trainwreck, what's up? What?
Tomorrow, Mario Kart 8 is getting 8 more courses through DLC. If you have the online, like the maximum tier online, it's free. It's included in that. Or you can buy the entire thing for $25. So that'll launch sometime tomorrow.
Remember when Mario Kart on the Switch was supposed to be the final Mario Kart 8?
Yes.
And everything was supposed to be on the cartridge, and that was it. It was supposed to be done. Now they're adding several more pieces of DLC. It's like, how much more of this stuff do we need?
Well, in like 2018, they didn't do any DLC, and then in 2018, they're like, let's start doing DLC now, and they just started like adding it to everything. But a lot of it was free. But then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, for Mario Kart, 25. So, I mean, they could get it, they
Dude,
could get money. But
just release Mario Kart 9 with the new Switch in a few more months.
I'm begging them. I hope they do.
They're not going to, not right away, but they should have been prepping that.
Yeah, because 8's great, but it's getting kind of stale. It's like, all right, I'm ready for...
Stop with 8.
Yeah, I'm ready for something new, especially when you're trying to make all these courses. It's like you could be dumping energy into 9. But... So that happened.
Do you have RWK88 with a $4.99 super chat? What's up, guys? Hope you're good. Thank you so much for the super chat.
What's up, brother?
So far, so good. We're doing all right.
Yeah, we're getting ready to hang out this weekend, so it'll be fun. Looking forward to it.
Yes.
I know I got myself together. What was I saying about that game?
You were going to ask me, do I have...
Oh, River City Girls on Switch.
like, actually... No, I don't think I have it. Physically.
I paid $20 for 2 copies. They've sold for $200 a piece sealed.
What?
And I have them sealed.
I saw them, like, everywhere. What do you mean? Are you serious?
I'm dead ass serious.
Wow. What happened?
They stopped making them.
Wow.
Limited run.
That's crazy. I think they actually had it at, like, Best Buy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, fuck Best Buy.
Well, while we're on Switch, there was a Pokemon Direct today.
What?
They announced a couple new Pokemon, one of which I sent to you. It's a dog made out of bread. So that's kind of funny. If you guys want to look it
Now
up.
they're making Pokemon out of food?
Oh, they've been. There's lots of food Pokemon. But it's called Fido.
What happened to the 151 from back in the day?
They wanted to make money, so they made like 1,000
How do they
of them.
keep track with all this stuff, man? How do you even, like, do that?
So that's a big point of contention is they, in the past couple games, they haven't had every single Pokemon available because there's just too many. So people are pissed about that, but they're trying to fix it. They're trying to make it so you could add everybody. But they announced 3 new guys today. They announced that the game is going to be online co-op and totally open world for the first time. So you'll be able to jump in and play Pokemon co-op with your friends, which is pretty sweet. Unfortunately, it's on the Switch, but they're moving in the right direction with that. So it's going to be totally different than all the other games. It looks like a PS2 game, though, so buckle up for that if you're going to play it. But
Also, Minecraft Steve and Minecraft Alex combo pack amiibo went up on Best Buy.
yes,
I got 3 of them.
they're awesome.
For the shop, obviously. One's for me, but
Yeah. No, they're great. Minecraft is fun.
I just like Minecraft Steve because I told you guys for years he was going to be in Smash, and he was in Smash.
Yep.
And then he friggin' showed his meat and everything. They had to censor Minecraft, Steve.
Holy shit.
He showed us me.
He's getting serious.
Remember Phil Spencer had no idea, and they showed him a photo during an interview, and he's like, "Oh, that's going to be changed immediately," and it was. They did a Smash update just to cover his meat.
Oh my god.
It did nothing else but cover the meat. RWK88 says Pokemon is something I could never get into. I've tried. I've had Fire Red, Yellow. I've tried to get into this game. I did the remake. I was holding the stupid Pokeball in my hand because you can't use a controller in the remake. I tried. If they remake the first game and I can use the actual controller, I will play the game. No problem. But close but no cigar with Nintendo. You always got to do weird shit with Nintendo.
I think too that I don't know how old RWK is, but for people my age, it's like we've been playing it for so long. It's like nostalgic, even though it's new. So that's why I know a lot of people my age still play. But I
Right.
get it. I totally get it that a lot of people can't get into it. It's not for everybody,
No.
and that's okay.
To each their own.
Yep. They showed a bunch of stuff for the new AEW Fight Forever game. Perry was telling me about that.
They released a video today of mini games. So there's going to be like catch the chips, like the poker chips for the casino battle royale. A lot of weird mini games for this game, and it's by Ukes, the guys who made SmackDown games, the SmackDown vs. Raw, and up to WWE 2K19. The pre-orders went up yesterday. The game is going to be $59.99 on all platforms. It looks like it's coming out probably September, October. Something like that. It's going to feature... the covers did get out. It's going to feature CM Punk on the cover. A couple other, AEW stars on there. I like it. It's green. It's got like a green cover with a white... Kind of like a Green Ranger, White Ranger type thing. It's got like the lightning bolts and stuff like that. I'm an 88 model. Okay, so he was born in what, 88?
Yeah, so you're not much. You're a little bit older than me. So,
yeah, no, the AEW game looks good. It's about time we get a different wrestling game in there. I do think it's going to play like SmackDown vs. Raw. So, I know all these people are like, oh, it looks like it's going to play like No Mercy. It's like, no. It doesn't look like that at all. It might, but it doesn't look like it does. So, that game will definitely be something to look out for. I'll be streaming that for sure. What?
there's a ton of matches you could do. Like, there's all the regular ones. There's Casino Battle Royale, Unsanctioned Lights Out, Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch. So, I mean, it looks pretty good. They confirmed Kenny Omega, and a couple other guys. So I'm sure most of their roster's going to be in there.
They said there's going to be guys that don't even... Cody Rhodes is in it, and he doesn't even work there anymore.
Oh, wow.
So WWE.
That's kind of cool. Then they just left them. We could beat them up.
Well, they used to do that back in the day for the WCW game. Like, Jericho was in, like, Mayhem, WCW Mayhem. And he was out of the company for, like, a year and a half at that point. But they left him in.
He was in that, yeah.
Wasn't Backyard Brawl a thing for a while? Didn't someone get killed jumping off houses and tables? I don't know about that. Never heard about that.
I remember the games, Backyard Wrestling, but...
And those games are horrible.
They're trying to be edgy.
Yeah, what are you going to do? You can blame Vince McMahon, who's no longer there.
Yep. That's right.
Guy destroyed everything, took everything with him. I mean, come on. We had no other Fed. They had to make a game based on Backyard Wrestling. It's like, come on, man. They're worried about Microsoft being a monopoly. That motherfucker was a monopoly. I think ICP was behind the last At least one of the backyard games. I think some high school kids back in the early 2000s were getting a little out of hand.
Probably.
And they're all dead now.
Uh,
I'm kidding. Excuse me.
WF in your house.
let's see.
Deal
I
with
don't
it.
have much more. Oh, we
Yo,
talked
let
about.
me tell you something. Those in your house commercials were fucking awesome. This kid ordered pay-per-view, and like all the wrestlers were coming to his house to watch. And it's like, wow, Ted DiBiase, and he comes in with women. And then, wow, Razor Ramon, and it goes Chico, and he just comes in, throws a razor, not a razor, a toothpick at him. And they're all sitting down, and it's like, in your house, and they're all fighting each other in the guy's living room, and the guy's like, and his furniture's getting all fucking ruined.
Like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah. And by the time they all leave his house is destroyed. And then they had a promo for King of the Ring where Lawler's sitting down at like a feast, a big feast table. And he's got a big like turkey, and he takes a big like drumstick and he starts eating it. And there's two little kids that are like, "We're hungry, sir." And he goes, "Beat it, brats!" And he chokes on the chicken or the turkey or whatever he ate. And he's like, oh, and then he dies. This is a promo for the pay-per-view.
Oh my god!
And then it shows him in heaven, and he's with all the kings, like Elvis, King Tut, the Mummy, and they're like, "You're no king," and he's like, "I am the king," and they all start beating the shit out of him, and that's the commercial for King of the Ring.
Should have the Burger King up there too.
They used to chant Burger King at him.
That's funny.
There's one paper where he sits down to announce, and they're chanting Burger King, and he's like, "I'm not Burger King."
I'm the king. That's funny.
He was great when he was a bad guy.
Yeah.
I can remember the Royal Rumble matches being like $50 on pay-per-view. They were a lot of money. I paid $35 for this Ric Flair bullshit.
Yeah,
was
my
gonna
dad
say-
used to call in and order the pay-per-views on the phone, and then
I thought you'd say call into the WWF and be like, "Yo, what the fuck am I paying for?
yeah, he'd be like, "Yeah, what the fuck? What kind of card was that?"
I want to cancel. The show sucks."
What's a refund?
Right at the pinfall at the last match, he's on the phone with the cable company. Nah, this shit sucked.
Refund that shit right now.
You saw the whole show. Nah, it's all right. The Abo is here.
Well,
What's up, man?
while we're on wrestling, do you want to talk about that Ric Flair match?
Yeah, how was it?
Oh boy, it was phenomenal.
Was it worth the $15?
It was sad. No, it was $35.
I mean, we laughed our asses off, so it was worth that. But but it wasn't a good match.
The show was all right.
Yeah,
It wasn't really like that good. Again, it was just a comedy thing. That's the only reason why we watched it.
Yeah, I mean, he could barely move around. Halfway through the thing, we thought he was seriously like dead. I mean, there was times when
He had to
we were
push himself
questioning.
to the-
Okay, so at his roast, Anthony, the night before was the roast, or 2 nights before was the roast. The roast ends, and he gets the microphone, and he starts crying.
Oh my god!
And then he talks about how he has
Like Tony Khan, he starts crying.
no, and then he starts telling everybody how he's got side bags, and now his wife's daughter has to keep changing them. You know, like when you can't use the bathroom.
Colostomy bags, like
Does he not know what this is?
No, I
So-
know what it is. No, I know what it is.
He
I'm
admits
just
to having these,
curious, like,
and that his wife's daughter changes them for him, and it's very embarrassing. I'm like, why are you telling people this? So during the whole pay-per-view, we're watching this guy, and we could see the side bags,
yeah, he
and
was
we're just
bad.
waiting for him to get suplexed and see all the friggin' shit fall out of him. And
wow.
he
That's
wore
so
2
terrible.
singlets. He wore like a shirt, but you could tell he had the side bags on, and then he put a shirt over it. So he was wearing like 2 shirts.
Damn. That's sad.
Yeah, he looked bad. I mean, like, he really... I mean, he almost died, so I get it, but why even do the match? I mean, he couldn't move.
The show was horrible. I mean, the match was horrible. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, it was just probably him fumbling around.
Dude, I watched him at the Royal Rumble last night from 2002 fighting Vince. Because I was like, okay, I got to see that finish. And ironically enough, it was like the same finish as this show. I didn't even catch that. Like, literally. Dude, he fell big time. He fell big time. He fell off the map.
Well, I mean,
He just ain't Ric Flair no more. And he went in with an injury, so he really couldn't move around. He had a broken foot, and he still wrestled.
wow.
He looked very confused a lot. Like, halfway through the match, he
They
didn't
gave
look
him
like
brass
he was
knuckles, and that's the finish of the Royal Rumble, by the way. He hits
Oh, the
Vince with the brass knuckles. Excuse me. That's what I'm saying. He stole the finish from 20 years ago. They gave him the brass knuckles. They put them, like his son-in-law's putting them on his fingers, then he pulls them off and throws the brass knuckles. And they're like, what are you doing?
He couldn't, like, hold them.
That's like the fucking finish. What are you doing? This guy didn't know where he was at when it was over. He had no idea where he was at.
He even said at the end, he's like, I don't even remember half of it. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, this was it. I mean, it has to be. He really shouldn't have been out there to begin with. But what are you going to do, right? He wanted to do it one last time.
So it's over.
He had
Yes.
a star-studded crowd, though.
Yeah, they had the lights off. ECW looked like a fucking Pixar movie compared to this shit.
But all of his friends were there. Mick Foley,
Undertaker was in the front row at a non-WWE event. He kept
Bret
throwing
Hart
the...
was there.
Bret Hart was next to Undertaker.
That's still cool that his boys were there. You know what I mean? Like from the OG.
Bret Hart's his boy.
Well, you know, they were all in the same era, and that era will be dead and gone within 10 to 15 years. I mean, it's sad to say, but it is an end of an era. I mean, that time in the 80s will never be recaptured again, and that was probably one of the best times in wrestling. You know what I mean? People say Attitude Era, but like the 80s was pretty epic. That's when like wrestling was like catapulted larger than life, and these guys were there for it.
That's when Vince took over.
Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know, man. I think it's like it's sad to see the final match, but at least like it's just, at least he knows that it's just kind of done, you know, at this point.
Ric Flair's
Kid Rock was there.
Ric Flair's brain just fried. Yes, his brain's been fried for many years.
He's been hit in the head so many times, probably. He just doesn't know where the fuck he's at.
Kept throwing the belt on the ground at the end too. Yeah, that was weird. Maybe he
He
didn't.
wouldn't take the belt.
Maybe he didn't want to get in trouble because he wasn't really supposed to have that belt.
Get it away from me! He just throws it down.
He literally did several times.
He bladed toward the end.
Well, we knew he was going to do that, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's
I
just
don't know.
weird.
It was very, like, weird to watch, but I'm glad we watched.
Yeah, it's sad. It's
End of an era.
sad for him to go out like that. But, you know, for me,
Just go back and watch the good times, you know? Like the,
well, for me, the good times was yesterday, and now here I am 20 years later, and I'm like, what happened?
right. Yeah, so you go back and watch something from that era.
It's really sad, though, because, like I said, it was like yesterday. I'm watching this guy fight Vince at the Royal Rumble,
Yeah, he's in
2002.
shape. He's in decent shape. Like
He was old
yeah.
back then.
Yeah,
But he could move. Yeah,
he
this
was
guy
great.
could barely move.
But he was still moving. You know what I mean?
He looked like a fucking zombie out there.
Well, he was Jeff Jarrett's age now in 2002.
Jeff Jarrett looked like dog shit.
Well, he's as old as Flair was back then. So
Yeah.
he has 20. He's
Jeff
20
Jarrett's
years younger
wife looked like the mother of these kids that are playing in the backyard. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck are we watching, man? What is going on here? Crazy matches. Besides that, they had other matches on the card. They made friggin' I don't know. They had all these things going on.
Yep.
I mean, again, I'm just happy that like nothing crazy happened to him, and he was able to just go home and do what he has to do, you know, for the rest of his days. You know, like if he decides to do he hasn't done conventions in a while, so I think he's kind of done, doing shit.
I think
For
he's
good.
finished doing anything. He's got Woo Wings now.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. He's got his own wing company or something.
Oh,
really?
I saw that he's opened a bunch of restaurants. Or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's what you do. You get old and you just invest your money in.
He's got no
like
money.
that.
It's his son-in-law. His son-in-law probably opened them.
Yep.
WWE wouldn't let Charlotte be there.
What his kids rob him dry, right? Doesn't he have like 12 kids or some shit?
His kids? No! His fucking 25 wives robbed him dry.
I was gonna.
He's
say,
got
yeah.
3 kids. He had 4, but I mean, something
Right,
happened.
right.
But unfortunately,
It's
but
either they either have too many kids or too many wives. It's one.
he's
of the
got too many wives. The kids are fending for themselves at this point.
The only one that did wrestling was Charlotte, right? That's it. Like the only one. That
No,
actually took
there were
it through.
3 of them. The 2 boys in Charlotte.
Oh,
David Reed passed away, and Charlotte,
Oh, okay. So those 2 were in the wrestling.
and the other one is married to Conrad, who's got billions of dollars. I saw a few spots in that match, and it was painful to watch. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying. Did you see the whole? I saw it on social media. Someone posted the whole thing. I don't know if you saw it. It was like the interview with Triple H. It was like him, like they were asking him about how he's gonna run the company and stuff like that, and he's like, "Well, but we're working and doing this," and it was just so funny, like to watch him just like field the questions, and he's like, "I'm busy. We just came from this, and that. We're doing a lot." He's like, "I'm not complaining, but we're trying to do that." So like, do you think that? Kind of like what I was asking you in the chat the other night. Like, do you think that there's a chance for that to really change if he just gets past that ego of his that really like kind of held back the company to begin with, like on top of Vince's shit,
If he can get off his own dick, I think he'll be fine. But the
Because
problem is, can he get off his own dick? That was a problem with him for years.
Right.
Every time somebody came in that was more popular than him, he killed him. He ran everybody out of the company.
Right.
Why do you think TNA fucking existed? Because all those motherfuckers that came in, he ran them out. They all went to TNA.
Yeah.
RWK88 with a $1.09 super chat. Sorry, y'all. Kids and work wore me out today. All right, man. Take care. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes.
Appreciate the super chats.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
And we will catch you later, RWK88. Thank you. Get some sleep, man. Excuse me. Yeah, I think if he can get over himself, he can do what he got to do and get it done.
'Cause the company hasn't faced a big change like this in years, so this is like a real.
They've never faced a change like this.
Yeah. So I was gonna say this is like definitely a big kick in the face to kind of get things on a different.
He brought some of the people back that Vince fired at SummerSlam. He just called them up like 2 days
Really?
beforehand. Yeah, and he was like, "Hey, can you
Wow.
come back?" And people are like, "Oh, the show is so much better." I'm like, "It's the same shit for right now. Give the guy some room to breathe."
Yeah, just because this all is still happening just like that. It was like one day he was in, one day this guy was out. So it's like, it's still very fresh.
His
for the
wife was
company.
fired from the company 2 months ago and buried
Okay.
in Business Insider.
Damn.
Vince had one of the fucking people bury her in Business Insider, saying, "Hey, she sucks at her job, and she's probably never going to come back here." A month later, this guy gets called with all these scandals. "Oh yeah, I got to bring my daughter back." "Yeah, she's perfect for the job. Yeah, we just said she sucked like fucking 2 weeks ago, but yeah, she's fine. She's perfect."
Didn't she just step down?
She said she was going home to spend
Wow.
time with family. And then they put in Business Insider
Leave thing, right?
a week later. "Oh yeah, she sucked at her job. She wasn't good working here, blah, blah, blah. You'll never see her again." All of a sudden now this thing gets out to the
Right.
investors. So did she drop the dime on her own father?
That would be something.
We don't know. We'll never know.
Right.
But the minute that happened, all of a sudden she's back in. Her husband's back in. And that's it.
And it's just going to continue on to see what they do with it, basically.
It's theirs to screw up. This is it.
Yeah, you gotta shit or get off the pot. You gotta figure something out, you know? Can't fucking sit around forever, just fucking watch this go down the toilet while... I mean, not saying AEW is, like, much better right now, because from what you guys say, it's kind of...
AEW is in a shitty situation.
Yeah.
And anybody that, you know... Look, it is what it is at this point with AEW. They gotta get better, they gotta get a booker.
Mm.
You know, they're a great alternative at this point, but until they get CM Punk back over there and Bryan Danielson's on there a lot more. I know he just came back from an injury.
So what, CM Punk just isn't on there as much?
Well, he broke his leg.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or he broke his foot. He jumped into the crowd, his foot hit the guardrail. Shattered his whole foot. His first night as champion. So now they got Moxley as a champion. Interim champion or whatever. I don't fucking know.
How long is he going to be out for? Months? Like,
he had surgery and he was supposed to be back a month from now, but now they're saying it's healing slowly. So he's going to be out for probably the rest of the year.
jeez.
Then that MJF guy, they fucking got rid of him. You don't hear from him anymore. He's like erased from like the earth. And they're like, we're trying to do a story. It's like, dude, what is the fucking story here? That
Yeah,
you
can't-
fake fired this guy and he's been gone for a year? Like, okay, what money is that bringing in? You gave the guy vacation.
You just can't lose people's interest when, like, that was supposed to be the alternative, and now the brand that they're kind of, like, away from, they might be looking at that and be like, all right, now what's going on here? You know, what's going on over here? Like, you can easily... That audience can easily go right back to where they came
And then
from.
they're changing the announcers. They have JR coming out at 10 o'clock. And they got Taz from 9 to 10. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is like SmackDown from back in the day.
Yeah, don't...
Is
change
Vince
it like
booking
that.
AEW? Because this is what shit seems like. Oh yeah, put this guy here, put that guy there, do this, do that. I'm
Like,
confused.
JR is great. Like, just put him on. Like,
Keep
you
JR
know-
on the fucking show. I know he says WWE champion Kenny Omega. Okay, who fucking cares? The guy's gonna drop dead in like another 20 years.
Just give him the chance to do it again.
Let him go out. They always say Gordon Soley. Well, Gordon Soley went out until he dropped dead.
Yeah.
Let this guy go out and do his thing. Taz is fine. He's in the bullpen. You bring him out when you need him.
He was eating the CM Punk ice cream bar. He said, well,
What
it's
a
good.
slop.
Yeah. It's falling
He was
apart.
licking it off the table when they went back.
Has we're
He's
live.
looking for
Oh,
the piece.
sorry.
Like, wait, where'd it go?
Yeah, exactly. So,
Oh, man. That was funny. That
Raw-
sucks. That happened to CM Punk from some, like, stupid ass, like, injury.
The Raw ratings were all the way up because people wanted to see what was going to happen, and
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Yeah. Well, they want to see what the show immediately becomes, but, like, it's not going to change overnight. It's got to still... It's going to be probably another, like, year until they kind of figure out what they're doing. Like, fully, I think. It's going to be a while until they kind of find their placement again, especially if they're trying to, like, creatively change things.
They got to develop new people, develop new storylines.
Yeah,
and it's
because
a
I just
lot.
don't know where it's been. So, like, if I were to, like, you know, go to one of these wrestling shows and I'm trying to follow these storylines, like, I don't know what the hell's going on. But if they start, you know, switching shit up,
all right, cool. What's this guy Eli saying? They thought the new Stone Cold was going to show up? What's Stone Cold? Dude, you ain't.
one Stone Cold.
You see The
There's only
Rock?
one Stone Cold.
Your buddy Anthony The Rock. He tweeted. You ain't never going to see nothing like me in Austin ever again.
No,
And he's right.
no. Especially with, you know, especially he meant that because he knows that he's the size of a fucking boulder and he's roided out now. Because back in the day, he was also a normal looking person. Now he's like, he looks like a fucking alien. So now it's like he looks like he's just like, his body's just shaped weird. Back in the day, it's like him and Austin, they just look like dudes. They look like they were in shape, but like even Austin just looked like he rolled out of bed and just had like a six pack. But he looked like he was in shape, but like they didn't look like they were fucking like, I don't know, superheroes like Gears of War, like Cold.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
he's in fucking
Coltrane
Hollywood
Jack.
now. Look at Russell Crowe had to take a shit ton of steroids for the Gladiator.
Right, but even he didn't persist with it for years. Even he went out of shape. You
Well,
know what I
because he
mean?
did one role where he required. The Rock is doing all these
True.
fucking action
The Rock's,
movies.
like
where,
his shirt's off every day, so there's I get it, but holy shit, man, your heart's gonna explode. Like you know what I mean?
I want a Brendan Fraser role where I can eat and eat and eat instead of getting muscular.
Just so you guys know, that new Brendan Fraser movie they filmed down the street from here. The one that's coming out, The Whale. Is that the name of the movie?
So they
Yes,
actually
it's the whale.
They filmed it down the street.
They're shooting a Fallout show or a movie or something, and then they literally shot it 10 minutes away from my house. Like they're shooting shit
So listen,
really close.
down the street when you're driving to the shop, there's the bowling alley, and there's it was a place for like weddings and
Like a wedding hall.
I had my
like the
prom.
a wedding hall and a
shit.
prom and all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff, right? I don't know. A Hollywood studio bought all those places, and they're filming movies and shit over here now, down the street.
Yeah,
what they
it's
said.
so crazy
Excuse
how
me.
they just find places to, because apparently there's like a place over here too that's there's like a remnants of a crashed plane, and it's been there forever, and they're using that apparently, I guess, for the Fallout thing, and apparently they're shooting there's these dunes that are like, they're not dunes, but it's like these like little like quarries, and they're using it for these like fucking, I don't even know. I'm like, why are they filming around here? I didn't even know Fallout was doing a live action thing. But I was like, my buddy who's really into Fallout was like, yeah, they're shooting around here. I'm like, they are? What the fuck? Why are they shooting in South Jersey? But I guess there's some locations over here. So
Is it
yeah,
looks
New York, Jersey.
post-apocalyptic? Oh,
Yeah. No, it actually the places they're shooting it looks like it's like around here it's just like woods and weird sand that it's like spots like that, like blue holes around here. There's just like a bunch of crazy shit that you just the film at, I guess. But yeah, no, it's crazy. They shot The Sopranos by Perry's place too. Like there's so many places that like they shoot so many of these movies like around the East Coast too, and you're just like, holy shit, they shot here? What the fuck is that? So many locations.
Well, we have Richard with a $2 Canadian super chat. Thoughts on AEW Elevation episodes on YouTube?
What is that?
That's like their Sunday Night Heat
Oh,
for guys they don't put on the main shows.
right.
I don't watch it, but I mean, hey, they're good. Especially if you can't watch a live show every week.
Sometimes those matches can be better than some of the main
Yep.
ones. You know what I mean? At least that's how it was.
They got to
back in
prove
the day.
to Tony Khan they deserve to be on TV. So
I used to watch Velocity and Sunday Night Heat all the time when there was like nothing to do on a Saturday or Sunday. Like you just be hanging out and be like, oh shit. something to
okay,
watch.
Sunday Night Heat 98-99 was like fucking awesome. And then when they went to MTV, it started to get shitty. But I'll never forget, in 2002, they put Sunday Night Heat on MTV. The main event was Scott Hall versus Crash Holly. I was like, yo, I'm watching this. And
Wow.
it was fucking good.
I think when I watched it, they might have been. Did they ever have Velocity and Heat on Spike?
Yeah.
Because when I watched it, it was on Spike when I was watching
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah, that was back in the day.
yeah, that was mid 2000s for me. But yeah, that was yeah. No, those are good shows. Like sometimes those shows are. It's the same thing with some of the UFCs like that they run, for free. Sometimes when you watch them, it's not on the main card, but still pretty good.
What happened with UFC? The guy's nose was like over here the other day. It's all over like Twitter.
oh, I saw that. That was disgusting. It was
Yeah,
like, do you think it's
fucking
broken?
nasty. Broken?
Dude, that he's gonna.
It's not even attached to his face anymore.
It's gotta be all reconstructed. Oh, that freaks me out.
Movies are okay. Let me wait. Go back to Eli. They thought the Attitude Era 2.0 was going to kick off after Summit. Nah, that's all right. Movies are always being shot a few minutes from my house. My city's
yeah.
really affordable for filmmakers. Yes, they always go to Canada now. The
Resident Evil Apocalypse was shot in Canada.
The commish was in Canada,
Yeah,
Actually, let me.
and they said it. They said it was down the street from this place.
I'm convinced that it's over there. That Eastbridge is supposed to be, but it
They
was
mentioned
filmed
Yonkers.
in-
Oh, they mentioned Norwalk today too when I was watching it. Where are you? Are you on season 3 yet?
Yeah, I just watched the one where he came back. He got his job back. I'm like a couple away from that, so I'm like halfway through season 3.
Wasn't that episode such a pain in the ass?
Yeah, that was a horrible episode. I mean, I loved the episode, but it made me uncomfortable the whole time.
Yeah, it did. It sucked.
It says it was filmed.
We don't need you here anymore. Well, maybe he jumped because he didn't want to live anymore. He left his shoes on. Jumpers don't want to leave their shoes on.
But you feel so like
You're gonna have to go home now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Sid was like not really listening to him because she kind of got lazy.
They were patronizing him, and I was like, "This is your guy right here. Like, did you not see the past 2 seasons? Like, what are you doing?" But it says they filmed it in Vancouver, the commish, even though it's set over here. It's literally set right.
I watched a few episodes of Elevation. Julia Hart is pretty cool. Well, there you go. At my old job, production members came over to buy furniture for the
remake,
for the It 27 remake, whatever.
That's pretty cool though. I didn't know that, Richard. That's cool. Yeah, no, there's always just like random shit going on with the filming.
You should have said, "Here, take your fucking furniture." Yeah, that Brendan Fraser photo is fucking scary. He looks like Link.
It just came out yesterday.
That's like Fat Link.
I think that has to be CGI, right? There's no way.
That is CGI.
Okay, because he would be dead if he there's no way. Like he gained it so fast. Yeah, if you
take lessons from the master.
Well, yeah, but it'd be hard to gain weight so fast.
Hey, Brandon, just come to the shop. Order food all night.
Imagine they hire us as coaches to get him to gain weight. That'd be amazing. He's good to hang out.
We'll take you to the McDonald's that makes you wait 15 minutes in a drive-thru, but you won't eat here tonight.
You got to get a 20-piece, then you go to Subway and get a sandwich on top of that.
Yes.
You go to Subway, you get 2 sandwiches, footlongs, then you get the protein bowl, then you get the 2 cookies, and you get all the extra sodas.
Not the cookies. You drink soda. You got to drink the cake with it.
Brendan Fraser's like, "You're gonna kill me." He couldn't handle what we.
That big ass table you have at your shop, you just like put down the whole. It's like a whole it's like takes up the whole thing.
Spread.
Yeah.
We have the defibrillator ready to shock him back to life.
It's plugged into the outlet right by the steps there. It's just fucking ready.
That would be so awesome if we could be his food coaches. Oh my god. Be amazing.
Oh my god.
It's like a dream. But for people who want to see the photo, just look up The Whale with Brendan Fraser, and you'll see they posted new photos.
Nude photos
of Brendan Fraser.
So when I go where I'm staying in California, I'm actually away from the Elm Street house, like the real
California. Fred was there. Maybe you'll see Fred. Hey, why don't you let Fred know where you're at?
Oh yeah,
he was at the Elm Street house, so he's right there.
I was gonna say he's got to be close because that's literally.
Hey Fred, I know you're in here, Fred.
I'll be in LA, so that's if he's around that area.
Yeah, he's over there.
Yeah.
Where does he work at? Fred's. He works at somewhere. He works at Fred. Where are you at? Tell Anthony where you're gonna be at.
Yeah, if you listen to this, it posts. Yeah. I'll be going to Quentin Tarantino's theater and stuff because I'm going to be checking out Inglourious Bastards and 35mm, so that'd be cool.
Brendan Fraser is the girl from Elm Street 5 that Freddy force feeds. Oh, God. That was a nasty fucking scene.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty fucked up scene.
So in Canada, I can get TSN subscription for AEW for $20 a month. WWE's on Sportsnet. That costs $15 a month.
Damn.
All that for one.
I would say,
right?
Just go with AEW. Fuck WWE.
What do you also get on TSN though? Is it other shit you're gonna watch? Because like I think try to find some
it's
other
the Sports Network.
What is it?
The Sports Network. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
TSN's the Sports Network. TSN censors like chair shots and shit, which is weird. Like on Raw, the guy would like also hit Kane with a chair, but he would go like this, and it would like freeze, and then Kane would just be on the floor.
What the
But I'm surprised it doesn't air there. At least WWE you would think would air there.
It does air there. It used to be on TSN WWE, but now it's on Sportsnet. They moved it. TSN gives you a lot. Sportsnet only has WWE only package. You don't have Peacock over there? WWE's on Peacock. Oh, no, you know what? Only the pay-per-views are.
So he can't go back and watch the catalog on anything, can he?
I don't
If
know.
WWE, or not WWE Network, but Peacock is.
WWE Network's dead. Yeah, it's on Peacock. I don't know if they got that over there or if it's region locked. I have no idea. This is why I hate this shit. It's the internet and they still region lock these fucking things. It's like,
So dumb.
why? Peacock is
And
$5
shit over
a
in
month.
Canada won't be available here and stuff over. It's just like, dude, there shouldn't be that thing with digital shit. Like, that should not be a thing.
You have
Subscribe
to get a VPN, set it up, pay for it.
to the BFN, the Brendan Fraser Network.
It just runs his movies 24/7.
You know they're calling his comeback the Renaissance.
That's
He's
amazing.
gonna be in all these movies.
No, he didn't he shoot like 15 movies? Like, he's ready to go.
He was supposed to be in Batgirl.
Dude, there's another Bruce Willis movie that came out today.
No, really?
The White Elephant or something. And I'm like,
What the fuck? He probably shot it like 12 years ago.
Yeah. How many? Is that his last movie now, or is there?
No, he banked away a lot. He shot a lot. Before
he's gonna be like fucking Tupac, releasing shit for the next 20 years over
Yeah.
here.
No,
Wow.
seriously. I think he just like I think he punched out, and I think with those movies that was like his. That was it. I think he just wanted to.
Well,
Yeah,
they said in one of the fucking movies though that he forgot where he forgot where the fuck he was at, and they had to keep an earpiece, and he accidentally shot off a gun
Wow.
because he forgot where he was because they said cut or whatever, and then he stood there for a minute and he shot the gun by mistake because he didn't know where he was.
Oh my god.
So I mean, he's. It said the way that he had went out. You know what I mean? He deserved
Yeah,
a lot
it
better than
says-
that.
He definitely
for-
did.
For 2022, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay,
11
but what
movies.
about 2023 and beyond?
There's nothing there.
Nothing
There's
yet.
Well, so these ones didn't come out yet, so they might be like pushed down to Twitter.
TSN lets you watch past streams. I believe. If that's it, then that's worth it. What?
Now some of these didn't come out yet, so they're probably gonna keep releasing them over time, like you were saying.
Yeah, that's
He should be an Xbox Goes to Hell. His last movie forever.
That's it.
So, all right, getting back, Richard. I believe you should stick with the AEW thing. If you could get the past streams of that, you can catch up a little bit.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal. And you can cancel it if you don't like it.
Yeah.
So
WWE, wait for them to get a little bit better and then go over there and check that out.
yeah, I would only say do the WWE thing. Maybe if you could go back and watch old shit like WWF shit, that would be worth it for you. Because even if the current brand shit, you can go back to the.
But
good
that's the
era.
whole thing, though. Peacock is censoring all that shit here. So what are they doing over there?
And can you even?
Oh, they
watch
censor.
anything past
You can't even watch chair
2018?
shots over there.
Right.
So he's gonna
That's
pay
my
for
point,
it.
it's just a way, man. Like if you have to watch.
They're gonna show Val Venus go like, and then like after like 2 minutes, he's just gonna be in the ring grappling some guy.
Stupid they did that. That's so dumb.
Do
It looks
they
like a
censor when
choppy
he gets
video
cut?
game, or like a choppy, like I don't know. It looks like someone had like a seizure at the editing table. Like why? Like why does it cut so drastically?
Do I need to start watching past Dynamite or Rampage? I would say wrestling changes weekly. The storylines. You could just start watching.
Just jump in. It's not like a show where you
Like now, the Young Bucks are turning. They're good guys now. So next week they're going to actually be good guys, and they're getting back with Hangman, who they betrayed. They went bad on Hangman, but now they're good guys again. They're going to team up with Hangman, and they're going to fucking win the trios titles. So yeah, you can go back if you want, but it's always revolving due to injuries and stuff like that. So you could just jump right in, just get your head in the game, see what's going on, and keep following it. And if you don't decide you don't like it, then you can always jump out of it. But if you want to get into it, that's kind of cool that, start getting in and catch up.
Yeah.
WWE, I recommend you just go back and watch the old stuff. TSN is also on the Xbox, yep. They have tons of apps. Alright, so what do we got here? Did you find my laptop, Frank?
I found it. but I
100
can't,
gigs of
read about it.
Everybody Loves Raymond God of War, Raymond? Oh, you're a fucking idiot for losing a laptop, Raymond. I thought I just left it in my car. What happened?
What was the guy out at Chili's and he was playing God of War on his laptop? Like, what happened? Like, it's so stupid.
He was playing God of War on the Xbox handheld.
Oh yeah, he had the
180?
prototype for that too.
Fuck. I've been hearing about the 180 for like 20 years, you know?
The Xbox has no handhelds.
Nope,
Not
it
at
doesn't.
Yeah.
He said, "Suck me, Maury."
I wish we could find that.
I
Oh
know.
my God. I've been looking for years on and off. I can't ever find it. One day you'll find it, and somebody will find it.
It's even funnier because they're just like the X Factor, like all that stuff was just they were just trolling people. And
Oh,
like,
totally.
and it's just funny that it got to that point where it had to be on like a talk show and it was very serious. Like it's a joke. Like it's the point.
I just want to see that so badly.
I know.
We gotta find it somehow.
Excuse me. Where's Fred? I'm looking for Fred.
Brad,
Fred.
Fred,
Carlos Cruz is in the house.
what's up,
Carlos is cruising in the house.
He's cruising through the
Carlos cruising with the homie. Is rolling with the homies, but I'm going to say there's a cruising with the homie. Anthony is coming to visit you.
He'll be at your house at this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in LA. You should visit him and say hello.
Hilarious.
Dude, Fred just walked into the shop one day and I'm like, I know this guy. And then he says my name and he's like, Bobo Ghost. And I was like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, you live in California.
3,000 miles away.
Yeah, he had come to New York on vacation, but he didn't want to tell me. Okay. Hey, guys, says Carlos. Richard, favorite wrestlers on AEW? CM Punk, Britt Baker, Kenny Omega, Moxley's alright. Eddie Kingston, he's from Yonkers, he's alright.
He looks like a fan, though.
He sounds like Ralph fucking Cramden on, like, crack. There's a lot of them, man. They're all great.
The Queen, Jade Cargill.
Yes.
She's the best.
Yeah, she's good.
Really, really good.
She's really good. I'm surprised they haven't had her fight Britt Baker yet. I mean, that's like, I don't know, two heels going at it.
Yeah, that's gotta happen.
It's got to happen at some point, but who's going to be the good guy and who's going to be the bad guy? That's the big question. Man, I don't know. I mean,
What's Cesaro's name? I always forget it. Claudio. He's the best.
Antonoli or whatever. Castanoli. That's his name. Claudio Castanoli.
Oh, and you can't forget about Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. Oh, and
Miro.
who?
Miro. Lana might be coming in.
Oh my God, I hope. Who's the guy he wrestled on the Ric Flair pay-per-view? The Lucha guy. That guy's amazing. Can't think of his name.
Ray Phoenix.
Yes, Ray Phoenix.
You need the Lucha Brothers. You need to watch the Lucha Brothers.
Yes.
Penta's my favorite guy.
They're crazy though. The stuff they do.
Look at the Lucha Bros. AEW. Type in AEW Lucha Bros on YouTube. My God. Do you tend to like the heels or faces more? Yeah, it's the same thing.
They all turn back and forth, so it doesn't matter.
They go back and forth like they change, like Vince McMahon changes his underwear.
So like once a week.
So if you saw The Waterboy with Adam Sandler, The Big Show, Paul White, He's in the movie. He plays Captain Insano. AEW bought the rights to Captain Insano, and he's going to wrestle as Captain Insano
Oh, Mike.
as his final run in the company.
I don't like Big Show, but that is pretty funny.
I think he's growing his hair out. But they got the rights. Tony Khan went to the guy that wrote the script.
They would do that.
And they got the rights recently, like a year ago. And they're working on bringing him in as Captain Insano from The Waterboy, which is crazy.
It's pretty nuts that they nailed it down. But
I don't know. Yeah, check all those guys out.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. But I think we said most of the good ones.
I think Richard would like MJF. Because
Oh,
MJF
yeah.
just tells everyone to go fuck themselves. Literally, he tells little kids at signings to go fuck themselves.
That's
Sure.
Some girl, okay, like 20 years old, drew like an MJF portrait by hand, and she gave it to him to like sign. He just fucking ripped it up in front of her.
That's so right.
But that's the gimmick, though. You know what I mean?
I know it's the gimmick, but that's the problem, though. Like that's why I think he would like MJF.
And Sting.
Sting is the
that
best.
person probably did
Sting is
that
the best.
knowing that he would like tear it up.
Oh, Darby Allin. He might like Darby Allin.
Yeah, he's good too.
He's like a new age Undertaker.
He'll probably like Danhausen.
Oh, Dan Housing is awesome.
Like a clown. Yeah, there's a lot of good wrestlers in AEW. It's
He's
like,
not a clown. He's Dracula.
No, I know, but he acts like a clown. Like he just acts stupid.
So Dan Housing curses people. So he'll go up to Anthony and be like, "You're cursed. You won't move your arms." And Anthony can't move his arms. And then he has to uncurse you, and then you can move your arms. Dreadpool,
Yeah, see, like-
what's up?
What's up, Deadpool? Like WWE has like the same stupid guys. Like it's just sickening. At least AEW, you get all kinds of random crap where it's funny. So I think you're better off with AEW also, just because it's more variety, more fun.
How is Fred not awake?
Because oh wait, yeah, it's only 9 there for him, so he should be awake. Maybe he's working or something.
He'll probably jump in like later or something.
Imagine if he messaged me, "Wow, Anthony's coming to visit me."
Like just for him personally, he's going there.
Yeah.
Did you give him my address?
Or what if he's like, I'm gonna be in New York that week? Like imagine that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, that's weird because I was going to visit Anthony that same week.
I was coming to Jersey.
Yeah. Freezing wrestlers with a curse and performing moves on them sounds awesome. Yeah, that's what he does. Dan Housing.
I think AEW, their women's division, they're not as like.
Okay,
They still have a
can
lot
I
of work
put
to
the
do, but-
can I put the fucking brakes on this women division thing? WWE's had a women's division for 40 fucking years.
Yeah,
AEW's
I know,
had it for
I'm-
fucking 3 years.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think their characters are better in AEW.
Yes.
They just have more like they still got to work some
They
stuff.
just don't
out,
have as
but-
much of a foundation, obviously. They haven't been around as long. The
Yeah,
whole
no,
company,
but the
like-
fans are fucking dumb and they're like, "Ugh."
Yeah. It's like, dude, they just start, like, they're
Their
starting
women's
to do
division
that-
sucks. It's like, yes, you have a 3-year division versus a 40-year division, which, by the way, wasn't even a full 40-year run because
Right, wasn't it?
Vince
like,
McMahon was fucking sleeping with half the women fucking 20 years ago and bringing in divas, and then the fucking girls were like, give us a chance, we want to wrestle. And Vince was like, yeah, you know what, I can make money off these girls wrestling on house shows. Boom.
Yep.
But, you know,
The
let's-
days of
let's-
Stacy Keibler and fucking Trish Stratus and all the old school people, like that. Those are the days of what you saw back on TV back then. You're just like, this is awesome.
yep.
And that's just what they did. You know what I mean? They did some crazy shit. And
Now forget it. These girls want to wrestle. They're getting cosmetic surgery. They're all fucking. They all look like mannequins now. It's like, what's going on
shit.
here?
Yeah, I know. Nowadays that's more of a common thing, but back then it was real. It was a real deal.
Yeah.
There was no plastic surgery.
The Attitude Era was the Wild West, man.
It didn't matter. Yeah. People would beat the shit out of each other. It didn't matter how they looked. They didn't give a fuck how they looked back then. I mean, to a certain extent, yeah, but not really. like there were still always like, you know, kind of gritty, and they always had that. It was that era, you know. Even the crowds just looked different. Everything was different.
The crowds had signs back in the day.
Yeah.
Now you watch TV, the guy sitting there like.
He's eating his nachos. Like, he's getting refills after every match. He's just eating nachos, and
By the way, my wife's friends were at Dynamite tonight.
that's cool.
They were in. I sent you the photo. They were right in the third row.
What arena were they at?
Cleveland. It was in Columbus, Ohio. So whatever arena is in Columbus.
Okay.
Not Cleveland. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm thinking of the Gund Arena in Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
That's not the arena they were at. They were in Columbus. But yeah, that was kind of cool that we saw. I was like, you know, because a couple of years ago they were tweeting about the Jericho match, the Mimosa match.
Oh, I remember that.
And I told my wife, I was like, hey, are they at the show tonight? You should look on their social media, see if they're there. And they were there.
Wow.
And then we looked, because they had, I guess they posted what seats they were at. So she's like, they should be right. There they are. At the 75-inch TV. We found them right in the corner.
That's crazy.
And I screenshotted it with the computer. And I highlighted them and I sent you the thing. And I told my wife, you should text them, we see you.
Like, what?
Found you.
But yeah.
Me and Nick were on an old TNA episode, and like second row, you just saw us just like sitting there, like it was just like it was funny. I forget what episode it was. It was in 2009. It was a while ago. You know, it was back when TNA still had 6-sided ring, and it was actually pretty good. So
yeah, brother, I'm gonna come in, brother, and change the ring, brother.
Deal with it.
Why did they do that?
The one thing
because Hogan came in and didn't like it, and when he said, we got the ring back, everyone booed him, and he was like... he was looking to see if somebody jumped in the ring or something.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're booing you because you fucked up their ring.
To begin with, yeah, you fucking changed it.
He changed the ring because he was going to win the title. But then his back was so bad that he couldn't do it.
And then he turns around, and then you have Billy Corgan. The world is a vampire.
Well, Billy Corgan got robbed by Dixie Carter.
You're right.
So he lost his man card right there.
Yeah. The world was a vampire to his wrestling business. So
well, now he's in the NWA Power, and they're like dead.
You can't win with wrestling.
He was in one ECW show, and he got hit over the head with the guitar by Rhino, or Rhino fucked him up. Something happened with Rhino. And he's
I have to see
ever since that show, he's one of the greatest minds in wrestling. And I'm like, this guy was at a fucking show and got speared. He's the greatest mind in wrestling right now? Like, where did this come from?
I've never seen him.
He was a fucking fan.
I never saw him getting speared, but I have to, like, that has to be seen.
Is it on YouTube? Just type in ECW Billy Corgan.
I'm already looking, don't worry. Billy Corgan on ECW, 36 seconds. Here I go. Well, the quality is like terrible.
You're talking 1999 over here. Oh, they got a picture of him in the front row.
Oh, he hit Rhino with the guitar.
Yeah, and then they fucked him up after that.
Okay.
He must have been there like twice.
Oh yeah, 1999 and 2000.
Billy Corgan, yeah, there you go. It's a 6-minute clip.
Yeah, I found it.
This is a repost. I thought the guy said repaste.
This is much clearer quality anyway. The 99 2000. Yo, the guy just uploaded this a few days ago.
Yeah, no, he did.
How weird is that?
Literally,
Oh, there's
2022.
There's one with in 2000 with him and Steve Corino.
That's so weird that somebody just uploaded this though.
This guy thought he was in ECW.
Oh yeah, they were trying to hit him with the stick.
I like how this is when he...
Dude, Rhino, somebody fucks him up bad. And by the way,
And breaking up.
the Cards Against Humanity, that was on the trivia.
Really?
Billy Corgan was messing with wrestlers in what pro wrestling federation? ECW, W.
No shit.
It's in Cards of Humanity, so it's
That's
part of
so
pop
cool.
culture. ECW made it.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's funny that this video, like Frank said, it was just uploaded a few days ago, and like this is like the only one in decent quality.
You better download it before someone takes it down.
Yeah, because this guy said this is a repost with some added content.
I'll be right
How
back.
weird is that though? Like it's like we live in a simulation.
I know, right? It's like what the
freaky,
hell?
man.
We talk about these like past experiences, and it's like, and especially with stuff that's not the same anymore, like the brands not being the same, or they're not even around
Yeah.
anymore. Did you watch your Species 4K?
No, I hadn't watched it yet. I actually got.
I wanna get it, but I just want to know if it's a good transfer.
I'll check it out. I'll put it in tomorrow and check it
Yeah,
out, and
yeah.
I'll let you know. I got two because Amazon screwed up, so I gave Perry the other one, so
Nice.
he's got it too now. So
Cool.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't think he watched it yet, but
Yeah, I was waiting to pull the trigger. I mean, I'm trying to grab a lot of the Scream Factory 4Ks because a lot of them I didn't have on Blu-ray. So I'm kind of
I mean, I love those movies. I love the Species movies. So
Yeah.
even though it's really just a discount Alien movie, like at
Exactly.
the end of the day, but
right.
you know, I don't know. I'm gonna pop it in tomorrow and I'll check it out. Cause,
Yeah, let me know.
I ended up buying Predator digitally in 4K, and it is grainy. I was
Really?
like, ooh, good thing. I'm
I
kind of glad I
have,
didn't buy it physically.
I have a.
They were all $5 on Xbox for
Really?
Predator and 4K, $5 a piece.
Let's say I have.
But yeah, I'll pop it in tomorrow. I'm gonna be staying home because it's gonna be real hot, so I'll check it out and I'll let you know. Because I wanted to, I think it has the digital version too.
This is
with
the
it.
one that I got.
That's the one I was gonna buy. Or no, they have a 4 movie now that's $35.
Is it
that I was gonna buy.
4K with the new one, right?
Yeah, with the newest one.
So this one, yeah,
Oh,
because
it's
this one has
$31.99 for 4 of
Yeah,
them.
so this is the one I got at Best Buy. It has a
Yeah.
slip. It has like one of these like side slips.
What's he showing? All his 4K porno movies he got?
What happened?
Showing the 4K porno he got?
Yeah.
No, we were talking about because I'm gonna check out Species in 4K and see how it looks.
Well, you gave it to me. I got it right here.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
you
you guys have to let me know how it looks because I wanna order it. But like, I'm probably gonna order it anyway. Let's be honest. But I can always wait for a sale or something, you know.
Black Friday, my man. That's when they're all going on sale.
The Child's Play movies are coming out in like a week or two.
Chunky.
And the only reason why I'm tempted to buy them is because I don't own them. Like I don't own them at all. I
Just
never
wait
bought the
till they go
Blu-ray.
on sale. You know what I had to buy now because the stupid fucking idiots? I had to buy the Halloween thing.
Can you explain?
Because they're
to me
like,
why
that's the
it's
only way to
so
get
much?
them is in the pack. And I'm like, bullshit, because the minute
No,
the...
you know, okay, so you want to know what it is? This is the word on the street. They put this in there in that set because they know that no one's gonna buy Resurrection or 6, so they wanted to sell H2O. I think that they think a lot of people are gonna get it for H2O and maybe 6, but they don't want to sell Resurrection by itself. I feel like they were just
Because I can't. No one's going to buy it.
But
That's
why
what
is
I'm
it
saying.
$130? I mean, I pre-ordered it. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
why is it so much money?
Yeah, well, think about it. Each 4K, now that price will go down. Like
That's what I
every
figured.
4K you
Yeah, a
pre-order,
month after I buy it.
nine times out of 10, when you pre-order a 4K on Amazon, it'll be $40 and it will drop to like 25, 26. But like the Halloween 4Ks, I don't know if people remember last year, you pre-ordered them at a pre-order price. I think it was $39.99 on top. They dropped to I think 24 or 23. And I went at Best Buy and spent 21, I think, on the 4K that I got early because Best Buy sold them early, and their system, their POS system, let them sell it to me. And people were pissed off because they didn't get their sets right away. But I went to Best Buy and got my first one. Some people got 2 and 3 at Best Buy, but I only got lucky and found the first one, and then I got the rest from Amazon. So that's how I got them. But that should go down to about $100.
That's
that
what I'm.
box.
That's
It
what
should be about 100.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker. Okay, I want the Big John and Little John 4K UHD
I'm good on that.
collection. Okay?
What?
I want that collection.
You know what I did order as well because I never bought it. I ordered the Kills Steelbook from Best Buy that's coming out.
I didn't.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
Well,
they're
you-
putting it out again. So remember, Perry, how we talked about those reissues, those reprints of the Steelbooks? You remember that?
Yeah. Well,
They're doing the same for Kills, but they're swapping the color. So it's the red and black. It's swapped. So like, it's the same thing, but the colors are different.
yeah.
So the
The
color
fuck
on
that
the
shit.
outside is in the
This
inside.
Steelbook shit's getting ridiculous.
You already have
Make
it.
one and that's it.
I'm not getting it because I have it, but if you missed out on the other one,
Yeah,
they
but you
didn't
know,
even
if we
say-
don't get this one's gonna go for $900 fucking dollars, and the other one's gonna go for
Good, I'll have
$3.
it.
Hey man,
This is what they do. It's a mind fuck.
Now they're putting out Friday the 13th this fall too in 4K, so they're all getting the 4K treatment.
Which one, the
Nightmare on Elm Street
4K?
box set though? Nightmare on Elm Street box set is going to be coming soon by Scream Factory, and I'm just saying we're going to be in for something.
Which one 4K? The Halloween H2O, the 1995 to 2002 collection.
Yep.
Halloween is going for cheaper price on Diablo.
Diabolic DVD.
Okay.
Yeah,
Diablo.
I think it's going for what the price will end up being.
Diablo DVD.
Diablo DVD.
I got 1 through 5 in Best Buy, luckily. Well, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about 6 through fucking 8, or whatever the hell it is,
They
right?
don't want to sell by themselves because they know,
Friday the 13th 4K.
motherfucker.
That set though does look nice, like the box and stuff.
Okay,
It's
so I'm not crazy about the artwork on the box. Like,
Dude, that looks like a parody. When Richard showed me the picture, I was like, is this fake?
I thought
Because he got the clown on there going, woo! And then
Well,
it's
it
all
leaked the
like,
night before. So Dawn of the Discs
it's
posted
horribly
about it the
drawn
night
on the
before.
cover.
They posted about it the night before on Dawn of the Discs, and I was like, that has to be fake. And apparently it's coming out tomorrow. And everyone in the comments was like, this is not the real image. And Dawn of the Discs is like a pretty prominent source, and it was the cover.
Dude,
and
it's the worst movies with the worst box art. Except for,
they should've
I like
just put it on a
H2O.
box set, man.
I
They
like
should've
the
just put it on
cover
a-
though. I think it's funny with Loomis there. Like,
Dude, it looks like a parody. It looks like fucking Spaceballs.
And they could use them because apparently all of them are fair use. Because you can use
Fuck
the,
the
like,
artwork, it's so
newspaper.
bad.
And it just looks like it just I don't know. Here's the thing. They seem to rush the artwork, and I know a lot of people criticize them about 1 through 4 being rushed. A lot of people did.
Excuse me.
And the cover art on these are pretty much the same, so they do match it. The only thing that will be nice is if they're in those cases, if you put them on the shelf, you'll have the cases next to them, so they still will look uniform. So I don't have to look at the ugly box set. So I'll probably just keep the wrapping around that and just
Dude, it's ridiculous. I'm looking at it right now.
I like it. I think it's
Let me tell you something.
can't even
Whoever created WebWP, you can go fuck yourselves. Because I always have to convert this shit to fucking JPEG and PNG.
Can we all admit though the best part is the police sketch?
Yes, that's the worst part.
That's
That's what I'm saying. That's why this shit looks fucking fake.
He looks like a lion.
that's why people thought it was fake. You know?
Look, I'm showing it on screen right now. Like, come on.
God, I can't.
This looks like bullshit.
I can't believe it.
Loomis is like, why am I on the box?
Yeah, he's like,
I don't belong on this. I don't belong on this fucking piece of shit box set. That's like Survivor of Halloween Murder. She looks like that's a dating ad.
when you look at
She's
that,
smiling. Yeah, well, my friends got killed and I'm still alive. I'm
when you look
happy.
at that, you're like 95 to 2002.
You see a fucking regular clown mask, and then you see this fucking
yeah.
loser in the bottom left over here. And is that an alien? It says Myers' niece presumed dead. It looks like a fucking xenomorph. What the fuck is that?
And you know what they're fucking doing? They're making it an 8-disc set. They're putting them on Blu-ray again. You're not going to put those Blu-rays in your player ever.
No, because
Like,
they're trying
padding
to
out the price.
they're trying to justify the money.
Exactly. They're padding out the price. Like, it's just, come on, man.
That's bullshit.
It's the same Blu-rays that were in our 2013 set or 2012 set.
That's what I say. Don't even buy them. Because look, we're rebuying them again. We have no choice.
Well, the 4Ks
I
are
don't
different
own 'em.
though, because the 4Ks. Here's the thing.
You know what someone should do on Halloween? Hand this fucking box set out to kids.
Yeah.
Be like, here, no candy. Here, take
There you
it.
go. Get scared of this one. No, the only reason why. That
What are you
they
trying to
obviously-
fucking hurt my
as a
kids?
fan-
We're giving them this.
As a fan of Halloween, they'll get my money because I know the transfers on the 1 through 4 we got were actually really good. Despite the shitty artwork and stuff like that, like the Halloween 4 transfer was killer. The 5 transfer was pretty good despite some of the images that they used. But I like to see Halloween 6. What about you?
I want the producer's cut, the one that I was watching like 100 years ago.
Yeah, some people say that's worse nowadays.
How is it worse? It's the full fucking movie. The one that like was in theaters, like you're like, why is this happening? What is going on?
I don't know. Some people seem to like that one better.
Because they're
Because it
fucking
gets-
dumb. That's why.
Well, the producer's cut has the weird, some weird stuff in it for sure.
I know, but that's the movie. That
Right.
basically everything ties together. That's why like shit happens in the movie. When you're watching it theatrically, you're like, who is the guy that shows up? What is this thorn thing? What is all these? What does this have to do with anything? Like you don't know anything. You just know Paul Rudd's a pervert, and he's looking to fucking chase his lady down.
Yeah,
He's more of a fucking maniac than Michael is in the movie. Oh my god, this is so bad. There, there's the xenomorph right here. Look.
If I can just face the box art like outward to where the cases are.
Yo, okay, I got the idea. Look at the mask. Who does that look like?
I don't know.
Looks like your friend Frank. Looks like Brendan Fraser. He should reboot Halloween.
No.
It's confirmed.
Yeah.
He's going to be in the one after Ends. He's going to be in the next
Brendan
odd
Fraser.
reboot.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Evil eats tonight.
Apple pies tonight.
Producer's cut. Michael stopped by Stones. Theatrical cut. Paul Rudd beats up Michael with a pipe. Yeah, that's basically the difference.
I don't own those ones at all, so that's why I was like, I'll just pre-order it and hope it'll drop.
That's Brendan Fraser, my man. He's going to
I'm
be
a
Michael
fan,
Myers.
so obviously, I'm going to get it, but that 130 price tag should drop. So it should be closer to $100 by release.
Carlos, are you coming to visit Anthony on Friday? Are you going to grace us with your cologne?
You should come, Carlos.
Carlo?
Carlo, because you said
Are you
Carlo?
going to grace us with your cologne?
Carlo.
I'm not kidding, okay? I have his Xbox over there. I turned it on, all the cologne popped out of the fan. I was like, holy shit.
Hey, it's better than like a bad smell.
He's got some strong cologne. His name should be Carlos Cologne. I think that's fucking, what's his name?
Evil eats tonight.
That would be his.
Who's that
wrestling.
guy? Yeah, that is a wrestler. That's the problem. Carlito. That's Carlito's
yeah.
dad.
Oh my god.
Carlos
Is it
Colon.
really?
Yeah, he covered up the Bruiser Brody murder over there in Mexico. Okay, look. That's Brendan Fraser. Dude, if you said wanted, they would arrest Brendan Fraser. They'd be like, that's a sketch. Hey, you're the guy in this photo. What? I didn't kill anybody.
What do you mean? She's presumed dead.
Get in the car, little John.
Why did they not fill in the top of the hair? Like, why? He
I
looks
like how
he
they
looks like
use that.
Spock.
Like, that's in the movie, but why did
And
they
guess
use
what?
that?
That's still not the Shatner mask. That's another mask.
That's the Spock man.
He's had like 55 fucking masks already. So in H2O, somebody posted a photo. He's wearing like 10 different masks in H2O.
Yeah.
Why?
The one part, it's CG in H2O, the one part.
Why? Why is this guy just wearing a mask?
It's the CG mask in the opening scene. That's all CG. When she dies, when he kills the kids and she dies, apparently that's a CG mask at that part. Yeah, yeah.
I can't believe you told me that the insane asylum guy was really the killer, and then now we're getting an imposter. Like, you called it way before it happened.
Wait, what happened?
You told me the guy in the insane asylum, you're like, that's really him. He put on the mask or whatever.
Remember we fucked with him? We were like telling him that like in Resurrection, when we
So
watched
for
that
all of
last year.
Resurrection, I believed it was an imposter, and now we're getting an imposter. It's like, how did that happen?
Okay.
He literally called it.
Because I told Frank in the beginning, he hands the fucking guy a knife. And the guy goes, thank you. And I was like, that's it. And Frank's like, wait a minute, he just quits? And I was like, yeah.
You're like, he hands it over. We were going along with it for like the whole movie. And the movie was 3 hours long.
You told me, all right, this is the worst one. So I'm like, okay, well then that makes sense. I'm thinking it's like Roy, like they tried to do the imposter thing, and
right,
then
but it's worse.
yeah, but then now it's actually happening. So there you go.
Explain to the audience what I did to you, though, like what I told you.
You told me that guy was Michael, because you were like, yeah, it's like an imposter.
Yeah, the
the
guy
whole
who like
time.
looks into the camera and he's like born, you know, this day in 1950, whatever, and he's like, it's like that creepy guy that's like looking into the camera. And
Yeah, because he's obsessed.
Terry
with
looked over
serial
at me and
killers.
was like, "Yeah, that's the killer." Like, and he looked at me like, "Yeah, just kind of go along with it." So I was go along with it.
Yo,
You guys told me it was the worst one, so I believed it. I'm like, oh,
yeah, but he literally thought when he gave him the knife, I was like, that's it. And he goes, wait a minute, that's it? He's not Michael Myers anymore? I was like, nope, that's it. He's a new killer.
and then I figured, okay, at the end he'll come back and kill this guy or whatever. Like, I don't know. I
But
just
the
figured,
thing
like,
is
it's gonna be
it made
stupid.
sense to Frank because he sees Michael kill Lori finally after all
Right,
these years.
and I said, that's it.
And then that scene where he gives him the knife, like that was the whole
Pass
thing
the
of like,
torch.
but it's supposed to be in it's a stupid movie reality where they think it's so good writing. They think that's okay. He's returning home now. He's going back home. So but it's like, wouldn't he take the knife with him back
Yeah,
home?
why would he give the
Why
knife?
why would he give it to just some random dude? In
He
an
gave it to
asylum?
a fan.
Yeah, that's true.
He gave it to
That is
the
true.
moderator on his Reddit forum.
Yeah, no, he technically did give it to a fan because he was just like upset. He knew everything about Michael.
Why
knew-
did he kill everybody? He'd kill that guy.
That's what I'm saying. Why, but even then, again, and then you could be like, well, he killed Lori, so he's done. But no, because then the whole movie happens, and I know they're in his house, but, like, he's still killing people. It doesn't make any sense.
Where did he get another knife?
Dude, the funniest fucking thing.
I don't know. I don't even know, honestly.
The funniest thing was when we told you that at the end of Red Dead Rambo, he gets abducted by aliens.
And then I watched the movie, and I'm waiting for him to get abducted by aliens. I usually don't believe stuff, but in movies that it's so possible that I have to believe it. Like, it's not like you pick,
That would
like,
be the only ending for that movie, though.
it would believe it at this point. That's what's so screwed up about it. That's how bad those movies are. It's not like you were like, oh, in Star Wars, Kirk comes out and starts shooting people. Like, okay, it's stupid. I don't believe that. But you tell me things that are possible, and I'm like, oh.
You're very convincing when you talked about the aliens. Yeah, because he rides the horse back to the house, and then you see the spaceship on top of the house.
It's the only place he hasn't been.
With the beam, and that's it. And then it goes black. And then in Rambo 6, he's got to escape the friggin' ship. Ooh, where am I? Ooh, 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 ooh.
They could do a crossover where Predator abducts him because he's a worthy.
Yeah, I know where they found it.
I would totally watch that.
And Schwarzenegger's on the ship with him.
Yeah, just do it, man.
How did they get you? Oh, your name is Dutch, right? Wrong.
What if they bring Dutch
Terminator.
and Rambo to their planet to fight to the death in an arena?
Then that would be
They
called
escape-
Contra the movie.
Yeah, there you go.
That alien ending, that should have been the ending.
But I believed it because it was so plausible that could happen because this movie was so bad. That I was like, okay,
I imagine him on the horse, and it keeps cutting, and then it cuts and it shows you the house. And then I'm just picturing the spaceship on top of the house with the light, and then it just cuts to black.
oh no, man, I'm getting abducted by aliens. But That's the only place Rambo hasn't been. He's been everywhere else, so let him go to space.
I would do it. Now he's pissed that he's not getting the royalties and he's not getting
He's such a
access to
little
the movies.
crybaby.
And he went after Dolph Lundgren. He's like, they're making a Drago film, and you didn't call me. You didn't pick up the phone. It's like, why didn't you call him?
And he's not in charge. He didn't like call up the executives and be like, "Can you make a movie about Drago?" They called him. Like he didn't start it.
And then he came out, Dolph Lundgren, and he was like, hey, I thought that Sly had something to do with this. And now he's like saying, like, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not throwing like my friendship away with this crazy guy.
Yeah.
Even though he should tell Stallone to go fuck himself.
Stallone extorted him.
Well, it's two rich people complaining that they don't have enough money. It's like they both were getting cuts every single time a
But
Rocky.
Stallone is like, they're ruining my movie. This is not how I intended to film. It's like, shut up.
It's like, dude, this guy's been making millions with you alongside the whole Rocky franchise.
This is the guy that gave us Rocky 5.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's worried about them ruining the franchise? Dude, come on. You're 175,000 years old. It's time to hang it up. He's older than fucking Ivan Ooze and Lord Zed combined.
Did you know that Dolph Lundgren has like a lot of science degrees? He's actually really smart.
Yeah, I know. He's smarter than Stallone.
Yeah, he really is.
Who said that?
When he signed up Monster Mania, apparently he was a pretty chill guy, but he was very like standoffish though. So he would get done signing, then he would just like go out the door. They would just take him to a separate hotel.
Well, he's fucking He-Man. He deserves to be standoffish.
Yeah, no, he's tall as fuck.
Yeah.
It's not like you would want to approach him, you know?
He's great, man. You never really hear anything bad about that guy.
He's
ever.
better than Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers is more known as a dickhead, but Dolph Lundgren's pretty cool.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Carl Weathers is in The Shield, by the way.
Uh-oh. I have to see him there.
I remember putting the movie through Prime Video and cutting to the credits to see if it had aliens.
See? He fell for it too.
I watched one guy who said to Stallone contact the author of Rambo and of the book to make Rambo 5. I don't know. Stallone needs a fucking chill, my man.
Yeah.
He needs a fucking vacation.
Creed!
I think he needs an eating coach. Come on down.
Yeah. Come on down. We'll bring you to Subway. We'll show you the MILFs. It's a good time. We'll show you where to get the McDonald's.
You put extra mayonnaise on my sandwich. Snaps the guy's neck.
No, Sylvester, you can't just kill people. This is not what we do.
That's how
We
it
have to like
works.
teach him how
It's
to
not
break
even
it
like
down.
he fucking talks. He just goes.
We have to try to understand his order. What do you want on your sandwich? You want oh.
Yo, that Rambo movie was like so unrealistic.
Oh, 5?
Yeah, they're like, oh, just leave him for dead. It's like, wait a minute. They ain't leaving you for dead. You are fucking dead.
You
Yeah.
haven't
Okay.
watched 4. You haven't seen 4, and it's like it's way better than 5, and you haven't seen 4. You gotta watch 4.
I saw everyone except for 4. And I have it on
actual
Blu-ray.
last one. It's like when you watch Rocky Balboa. Just watch that and pretend Creed didn't happen. Pretend
I didn't watch
didn't
Creed yet.
happen. Good. Just never watch it. It's not worth it. Because
Do
now
you
they're
know, I think the director of Creed, or the writer of Creed, he was dying of cancer. And him and his mom watched all the Rocky movies. And that gave him the motivation to become better. Or to get better. And he did. And now he directed fucking Creed 1 and 2.
Wow.
Or wrote Creed 1 and 2. I don't know who it was. If it was the director or the writer.
Damn. Well,
That's
I mean,
crazy, right?
It's nuts, but I mean, I don't know what else you could do in Creed 3 other than just kill the guy.
Kill Creed and have Rocky still live.
Well, it should work the other way around. You moved my franchise.
And then he goes into another movie.
Well, apparently the next movie is being directed by Michael B. Jordan. It's his directorial debut. So it's
Yeah,
actually
and he
gonna be
can't even get
directed by
Sly to
him.
come back because Sly's being a little bitch. Would you like to come back, Sly? Shut up! God damn it! I can understand this guy.
You did. Yeah. Oh shit. Whatever.
We call that Rambo 5 Red Dead Rambo.
After Rocky Balboa, it was over, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, look, Creed.
Dude, it was over after
movie.
Rocky fucking 4, my man.
You see Dolph Lundgren in Creed 2. You're like, what? Why is he even in this? Like,
And Rocky 5, I don't think people realize this. It takes place right after Rocky 4. His son has aged 5 years in about a week and a half.
Plot hole.
That's why that movie doesn't exist.
Yeah, no. I would say just watch Rocky 4 and then watch Rocky.
Maybe
Balboa.
the studio, now that they're mad at him, they'll release the cut where he dies.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
someone's just gonna put that out one day, though. I feel like that's gonna be like one of those games that we get like that we're supposed to be shelved. I feel like one day it'll just be released.
I've seen them all except for Rocky 5.
James
Those aren't
Roll's
on
next
4K.
video is
Rocky
about
5 is a good It's a good what-if movie. It's a good movie that's retconned. Which Rocky Balboa kind of calls back to it. But then Stallone was like, oh, it doesn't count. It's like, but you talk about the brain injury from fucking 5. I don't know.
They referenced more of 5 in Creed 2, which makes no sense. I almost never came back from brain damage and this and that. And it's like, but you retconned it in 6 because you fought again. They cleared you to fight. Like, they didn't really say it, but they did, but they didn't. They didn't say brain damage in Balboa.
And Balboa, yeah, but they kind of lead
Word
to
for
that.
word. Yeah, they led to it. They just said he was old. You're out of it.
Like if you watch 5 and Balboa, you would think, okay, they connect. Like they're not saying, but then if you think about it, it's like, yeah, they kind of don't mention the brain damage, but
and he doesn't show flashbacks from 5. You see everything
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4, but you don't see him fighting in the street, sitting there holding his head in the bathroom. Like, you don't see any of that. So it's almost like you said, he just forgot about it. But then it's like
Richard has
Why
to
did you do
watch
it?
5 for one scene. When he chases the guy in the street and the car flies by, and he goes,
oh yeah. That's funny. Yeah, it's with the fucking it's with fucking Tommy the Machine Gun.
Billy Gunn? What?
Tommy the Machine Gun.
The Ass Man? He fought Mr.
Gunn.
Ass in Rocky 5?
That's his name, Tommy Gunn in Rocky 5. That's the guy.
I know, that guy, actually, he passed away a long time ago.
He passed away, I think, 2009. I think 2010 he passed away. Yeah, so it's
Wow.
it was a while ago. But yeah, I remember waking up, going to school that day, and they're like, oh, the guy from Rocky 5 passed away. I was like, really? I just saw that on TV, like, the other day.
Rocky 5 scared. Ah!
Oh, man. Fucking Rocky. Yeah, I don't know, man. People, they always fight about, it's just a bunch of millionaires talking about who's getting more money. It's like, dude, come on.
Rocky 5 is a nice movie because it's a throwback to the first a little bit. Because he's back on the streets.
Yeah, it brings him back
Only
to
he's
his old topping
only
guys.
yeah, only he's got the kid with him and all that stuff. So it's a nice callback to the original. But the fucking movie is just, it's like Streets of Rage Rocky 5. Like,
Yeah,
and the guy is totally trying to be Don King.
Yeah, it was just like
The Duke.
I like. Apparently, Creed 3 is coming out March 3rd.
Yeah. I still gotta watch the other two. I gotta get them on 8K that week.
Yep.
How is Rocky not in 4K, but Creed is?
Well, Creed's a new movie. It was shot in
but
4K.
still, like, you would think they would try to milk it, but
They will.
they're digital 4K, but not physical.
Well, it's funny because apparently Stallone this is the first Rocky film that he's not in, but he's still a producer because it's still under his banner. Like,
Well, they did that with Bob Shea with the Nightmare remake.
Yeah, so it's still under Balboa Productions, but he's not in the actual movie. So that'll be
He
interesting.
should just
to
change
see.
his name to Rocky Balboa if he loves him so fucking much.
Yeah.
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 See, you can't take my name away. I am Rocky.
You know they're just gonna kill him in the beginning. it's gonna be like Adrian in the beginning of Balboa. She never got to say goodbye. They just fucking ganked her, and then he's just sitting by her grave, and you're like,
Well,
I
same
guess
thing
he's
with
dead.
Paulie. Paulie didn't get a goodbye
Same thing
either.
with Paulie. Yeah, Paulie didn't get a goodbye. He's like,
He's still alive. Burt Young, they're both alive.
Are they gonna kill him like RoboCop? Where it's just like, ah!
yeah,
RoboCop should fucking shoot Rocky and kill him.
yeah, seriously.
Freeze! Who are you talking freeze?
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
You guys are really killing me. Thank
Who the
you.
hell is Little Duke?
Little Duke.
Little Duke, son of Tony Duke, who trained Rocky. He's in Creed 3 apparently. And Victor Drago, Drago's son, is going to be in Creed 3 again. I don't know why. I guess that's
He's got to kill him. He's got to fulfill the prophecy. He's got to kill him. maybe young Drago trains Creed.
Because he's in it, but Dolph Lundgren isn't in it, so that's really weird.
Well, because he can't be in it because Stallone's going to throw a bitch fit. Want a compilation of my noise? Well, I don't know. If you can cut that or somebody can cut it. Fred? Where's Fred?
For what?
He wants a compilation of my themes.
Oh.
Oh, you zoomed in?
Oh yeah.
Do we have actual gaming news fucking 4 hours into this show?
We've been off the rails heavy. It's all
There
good. We're
wasn't
having
much.
fun.
We talked about most of it. I only have one other little piece anyway, so it's
What?
fine. We talked about this last week or the week before. They've been ramping up the Steam Deck production, but they've officially come out and said every pre-order that's in right now will be fulfilled by the
This
end
is
of
not the
year.
last of the news.
Well, and I have one more thing too.
Okay.
Spider-Man Remastered is deck verified.
That is not news.
Uh-oh, what else you got?
Dude, the biggest news of the week is that Sony's fucking pissing their pants against Xbox.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, they're saying stuff, and Microsoft's saying the opposite, obviously. Microsoft says that those games don't matter.
Okay, so
Sony's like,
here's the
they
deal.
matter.
In Brazil, the regulators in Brazil for PlayStation are like, hey, we have an issue with this Activision buyout thing. We're afraid that if Microsoft buys Activision, Call of Duty is it's gonna get people to want to switch to Xbox because they're gonna put Call of Duty in Game Pass, where PlayStation people are gonna have to pay for it. And it's like, no shit. What do you think they're fucking buying them for? And Microsoft just literally stepped in and put a statement out saying, hey, yeah, Call of Duty's multiplat. However, Sony has games that aren't multiplat. God of War, Spider-Man. And they've even paid off third-party studios like Square for Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, take that, bitch. So Sony's trying to play the victim in Brazil. Sony of Brazil or whatever. And Microsoft is like, nope, you ain't the victim.
They also said that their Activision doesn't have any must-have titles. That's literally what they said, which is crazy.
And they said Sony of Brazil also said, we can't make a competitor to Call of Duty, it's too big. And it's like, come on, guys. You didn't even try.
Yeah, they're just both.
Microsoft is taking a fucking year off. You got a head start right now to start making a game that's going to whoop that ass.
They're gonna stop doing the yearly thing with it.
Yep.
So, what the fuck, guys? Like,
Nah, they're trying to be like, oh, don't be so mean to me.
it's like, come on. It's like, what? Like,
I don't know.
I don't think that's gonna stop it because it's their word against. It's like stupid. It's like But Microsoft's kind of funny that they're like, there's no must-have games. There's no reason we bought this, even though they're totally like, ha 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 ha. Because obviously they're not going to be like, yeah, they're right.
I don't know.
I mean, I think Call of Duty is a pretty big juggernaut, but I don't think it's going to put PlayStation out of business. Could, but
I don't know. And then people are saying they're going to raise the price of the PlayStation 5. They're not raising the price of the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Like, these people make the dumbest fucking rumors up. Oh, yeah, $100. Guess what? No one's buying it if it's $100 more. We're back to PlayStation 3 at that point.
They'll find everything under the sun to sell you otherwise to not raise the price of that machine. Don't worry. They'll be like, here, we got special plates, we got special controllers.
Well, why do you think they're selling you the games for $70? Because they got to make the money back.
Yeah. They'll just print Kratos' butt cheeks on a controller and be like $100 if they need it. They'll find a way to get that extra money.
Everyone's going to run out and buy it.
Yep. They're not going to raise the price of the console. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's why I didn't even mention it. I'm like, no.
Of course, everything decides to freeze again. We should be good, though. I'm
gonna check some spots too, real quick. Well,
now EA is saying single player games do matter to them. Yeah, they're full of shit.
Yeah, they always say that all the time.
This Calico game keeps getting review bombed on Xbox.
Oh, did you play it? It's on Game Pass.
No,
It's horrendous.
it's a bunch of fat chicks with cats.
It's like a bootleg Animal Crossing, but it's like the worst game ever made.
Halo Infinite players are already doing amazing things in new Forge mode, and it's not even out yet. Okay, well, fucking hit me up when it's out.
Yeah, in like 2 years.
Oh, Arkham Knights or
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights. I told you guys the game looks like dog shit. And look, they put a 15-minute trailer out the other day. Looks like shit. And that's the game. Remember, everyone was like, put it in Game Pass. And I was like, you don't even know how the game is. The game might suck.
It might have to go to Game Pass now from the reception.
I don't know, man. It looks pretty... It's exactly what I expected. Shit. Will it play good? We don't know. But I would say if you're looking to buy that game right away, I would wait, because I guarantee you within the first month that shit is going to drop. That game's going to be $29.99 on Black Friday. Guaranteed.
Yeah, it's coming out in October, so
Yep.
you know it's going to drop for Black Friday. So just wait. I'm definitely waiting on that one. I'm not buying it right away, if at all.
Yeah, I agree. Trying to see if there's anything PlayStation. Oh yeah, Mick Foley, remember him?
No, I remember him.
We caught this the other day. He was trying to scam people. So someone hacked Mick Foley's account while he was at the Ric Flair event, not knowing this. And they were saying, hey, you could win a PlayStation, you just gotta give me money for shipping.
Yeah. He's like, regular retail cost, just pay shipping.
Yeah, and he got his account back, but then someone hacked his Gmail, and he's like, I give up. How does AEW Fight Forever look? It looks, as of right now, it looks like it plays like WWE 2K19. I know a lot of people are like, it plays like No Mercy. It's like, we don't know that. It looks like a Ukes game. But it does have mini games, which is very weird. But hey, I'll take it. It's something different. And it's only $60 on all consoles, so that's good. They're not charging you $70.
Yeah, we got to see when. I'm sure that'll be out this fall. What month are we in? August? Isn't there some games coming out this month finally?
You want to look that up? Because
Yeah,
I have no idea. I know PlayStation Plus is pretty stacked this month with Yakuza Like a Dragon. What else is there? I forgot. Tony Hawk 1 and 2 and Little Nightmares. Is it Little Nightmares 2 or Little Nightmares 1? Let me look. Little Nightmares, the original.
Oh, it's the original? Okay.
Yeah, so PlayStation Plus, they got some pretty good stuff going on this month.
And you got Stray this month, or last month.
Just gotta get some more classic titles on that shit.
Well, I mean, if you have a jailbroken PS4, Anthony, you can start injecting your own classics now.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, somebody did that.
Only a matter of time.
You got Madden on August 19th.
By the way, if you want Madden, this is not a sponsorship. Wario, I saw some Wario. AntOnline.com. Madden for the Series X and S, digital, $49.99, $20 off.
Nice.
I tried to order it and it was like, "Oh, your thing is to a PO box. We can't do that." I'm like, "Come on, man!" So I reordered it and I never heard back. So I don't know what's going on.
Damn.
But I'm trying to get that deal for my a relative of mine.
23rd, you got the new Saints Row. You got Pac-Man World on the 26th. Cowabunga Collection on the 30th. And Destroy All Humans 2 the same day.
Yeah, well, that's good.
And that's pretty much it for August. So there's a couple little things to play.
By the way, I signed up my relative for I got the Xbox Series S for them. I put that they live in Delaware, so I don't pay tax on fucking digital.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So fuck it. I wish I could do that with my account, but I can't because everything's hooked up. But yeah, there you go.
Save some money.
New Hampshire and Delaware, people. We should go to Delaware. Just buy a bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah.
We'd save money.
Listen, when this whole thing ends, like officially it's 100% over, we're going to go over there, we're going to buy a bunch of stuff.
It's only... Oh, it's like 4 hours away.
That's it. Go on vacation, we'll get a hotel right across the street from Best Buy, and we're living there for
Hey, that'd be kind of cool.
Hopefully it has a creator... Yeah, it'll have a creator character in AEW. They usually do that in all the games. WWE 2K.
We tried Multiverse the other day.
Oh, right. And I thought it was alright. They're adding Rick and Morty this month.
Oh, nice.
Or next month. Also... Oh, shit, what happened? AEW took a shot at Vince?
Uh-oh.
What?
Damn.
Okay. AEW took a major shot at Vince McMahon's retirement during Dynamite last night. The Acclaim took out the Gun Club in a dumpster. Max Caster dissed Billy Gunn's sons by saying they'll retire like Vince McMahon. We make the Ass Boys retire like Vince McMahon. Wow. That was his rap.
Wow.
Holy shit. Not really a shot, just stating he's retired. How fucking stupid are you? God, these fans are so dumb. The only way that was a shot, if they're actually... Yeah, whatever. Team Taz's future revealed on Dynamite. Nobody cares. I don't know, man. Did you ever think we'd live in a world where Vince McMahon was still alive and not running WWE?
No.
I thought he'd die in the office like everybody else.
Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, Richard, I'm pretty sure.
Coffin match and more added to AEW Dynamite. Quake by the Lake special. What the fuck? What the hell is going on with this company?
Quake by the lake? They're gonna fight in the water?
Is Paige gonna debut? Jade Cargill issues open challenge for the AEW TBS Championship.
That would be good for them.
Paige was saying she wanted the muscles on her neck to heal, but I'm like, you've been home for 2 years.
Yeah.
Probably 3 years at this point.
Isn't Sasha going back to the E?
Yes, Sasha and Naomi are going back.
That sucks. They would have been good over there.
Well, it's like the Samoa Joe thing with TNA. Samoa Joe never left TNA, even when he knew he had to leave, he still stayed. And look where it just destroyed his time that he could have spent in WWE. By the time he got to WWE, he was outdated. I don't believe that, but I mean, in Vince McMahon's eyes, he was over 40, and it's like, what am I going to do with this big fat guy that's 40 years old? You know?
Yeah.
And he's in AEW now, and he probably is going to go back to WWE when this is all said and done. Unless he wants to stay in Ring of Honor. I don't know. Nobody knows anything. And that's the best part, because now this is going to start picking up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now it's like, you could go either way now.
You go either way now.
I think, too, if the Twisted Metal show does good, they might want to get him back on the E. They might be like, hey, come home. Now that you're popular.
I don't know about that. They have nothing to do with that show.
No, but it's like, you know, they like to have, like...
Yeah, I know, but they also like to have control of what he's doing.
That's true, and then they might... Yeah. That's a good point.
Firefox keeps opening tabs. Like, what is going on? Not for me, but in the processor. And that's why everything's, like, freezing up. I can't even view the chat room. Well, Firefox, I'm just going to have to cut your ass off. And then reopen.
Let me check for,
Deal of the days in 1 minute.
Yeah, we'll check that. Let me check
Dodd.
for Falling Down.
By the way, Halloween Resurrection and... I'm sorry, Halloween H2O is free on YouTube right now.
Oh, nice.
Who will be in charge of WWE going forward? Yes. Nick Khan, Stephanie McMahon are the co-CEOs, and Triple H is in charge of creative now. Would be nice to see Paige on AEW. Yeah, she's got a lot. She's got a lot of work to do backstage.
Paige and Celeste.
Oh God, that again.
Oh man.
Holy shit! Dreadpool posted these guys dead on the floor over here. Oh my God. Okay, you guys got to look at this. Dreadpool just posted this video. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Dude, this is fucking funny.
So I saw earlier he
Please
posted a video.
click on that. Hang on, I'll put it in our chat too. Please.
He did one earlier, and there was these two Garfields, and they were like cursed.
Watch this.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
This is fucking funny. At first, I thought it was like two kids on the floor dead. But then I looked at it again.
Oh wow! I just saw that. Oh, that's hilarious.
Like and subscribe.
His phone or whatever records really nicely.
He bought a new camera. That's not a phone.
Oh, because his other video was in vertical, so I thought it was his phone.
No, it's his He bought this camera that does all the weird stuff. I thought it was a drone at first.
Oh, this is nice.
But he's like, no, it's not a drone. But thank you for thinking that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, when you get a chance, look at the one he posted with the Garfield people. There's like two guys dressed as Garfield, but they're like horrendous looking.
Alright, let me see that.
I'll see if I can find it if you can't.
Horrendous.
It was right on this page.
I like how you put that.
I see Five Nights at Freddy's guy.
Hold on, I'll pull it out. It's in my history.
Okay, I see Garfield and some like orange guy.
Yeah, okay, look at that. It's scary. Why?
I have to mute this.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
They're
It's
like cursed.
That's like a horrible Garfield, the one guy.
That came into your house.
It's like Garfield's like skin crawled out of his fur or whatever.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Thanks, I hate it.
Well, you gotta like these videos. Shows guys
Yeah,
some support over here.
I love checking those out. They're great.
The breaking bread with Dread. The man.
Yeah, we might all be on one of those shows one day. If he still
I
likes
will.
us by then.
Yeah, if he still likes us, I'm down. So
He might be, you know what, fuck these guys, I'm out of here. They're dead on the floor over here. That's crazy.
That is really funny though.
people go all out for the That's why it's cool to, people do that at Monster Mania too, where they'll go all out for funny cosplays and stuff. Like, it's cool. Like that's the cool part of it. That's like the extra layer to the shows that are always nice to see people dedicated, whether it's superheroes or horror. It's cool.
What if somebody walked by and just threw up on them?
Yeah.
Or some guy spilled catering all over them? Would they get up?
Yeah, they're dead. I mean,
What if some guy just knocked over a huge thing of soda on them? Regular soda, so it sticks all over their clothes and stuff?
Then they're like stuck to the floor.
yeah.
Should be Stallone's rights lying dead on the floor next to Bruce Wayne's parents.
Oh, let's see, deal of the day. It's gonna be bad.
Deal of the effing day.
Hey, internet, you want to work? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a bunch of TVs. Thousands of.
Could that be
TVs.
a sign?
What happened?
Oh man, I just bought a surge protector. I paid $30 for this shit.
That's a pretty good deal on that one.
$20? Man. Well, it depends. If it's hot out, I'm sending the fucking thing back. I'm not even going to open it. Oh, Jack Reacher. 4K Steelbook? What's this?
Yeah, $12.99.
I like how they're actually putting Sony TVs on sale here. I'm like, damn.
Dexter New Blood Steelbook. Regular Blu-ray, $38.99.
So what they have is their lowest entry level 75-inch for $500. That's like their deal of the day. That X75K, that's like their entry level.
They got the 75-inch Insignia for like $480 or
That's
something.
a 55 inch, not a 75 inch.
No. No.
He meant it's Sony that I'm talking about.
Okay.
I called it a
Yeah.
It's a 55.
I
but
bought
I think it's their entry level. I think.
the 70-inch Sony, or the 70-inch Insignia was like $450. It was pretty cheap, or $500 or something.
I mean, this is like a 60 hertz Sony 4K. Is basically what this is.
Fucking 4K Sony.
It's 60 hertz. So it's a 60 hertz entry level Sony. That's like, you might as well just go up the next model, because that's the next I think the 80K is the one with.
Should get De Niro versus fucking Stallone. What the fuck, you motherfucker! What the fuck, you motherfucker!
Okay, so this has the Motion Flow, the X Reality Pro. So the next step up it's still 60 though. It's still 60 hertz. You have to go 90.
85 is the first
85?
120, I think.
Okay.
Beavis and Butthead aired tonight?
Yeah,
The new one?
if it's a 1100, then that's usually the 120 model. $7.99 right now. Well, you know what it is? I don't even know. I don't even know why they'd be on sale right now. Maybe because just fucking trying to get rid of shit.
I like how Jericho looks like Pikachu in the fucking game. Because he's got the little Pikachu bandana.
He's Pikachu.
Because Pikachu has a bandana in the Mystery Dungeon games?
Yeah, Mystery Dungeon.
Jericho had the bandana a couple of years ago. He had a black and yellow bandana. So he looks like Pikachu.
Pikachu jerk.
Fucking Ric Flair.
Oy. They still sell his toys at like Target and stuff, which is funny.
Well, he needs the fucking money because he's broke.
Yep. Did you see they did the Garbage Pail Kids compilation with wrestling?
No.
They had like a Stone Cold Garbage Pail Kid. I
Shit.
saw, and I was like, "Wait, what is
Like
this?"
Claude Flesh.
Who?
Claude Flesh. It's Freddy Krueger. His Garbage Pail Kid.
Oh, yeah. This one was called. Seething Steve, and it's Steve Austin like running. I'll send you a picture of it.
I'm looking for this Beavis and Butthead.
Did the new one start today?
I don't know. Check. You're gonna have to check. You have Paramount.
Oh, okay.
I don't
check
see.
one
I don't
sec.
see it up on the sites. Go ahead. Log into Paramount. Let me know.
Okay, hold on. Let me send you this first. I have Paramount right here on my phone. It's gonna be okay.
What the fuck is that? That's a toy?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought you knew about that.
No, you gotta pick those up next time you see
I'll
them.
grab it. Yeah, if I see it again.
I'll put that in the shop as a trinket. Like I got the Krang Funko Pop. That's awesome.
Yes,
What the
and-
fuck are you motherfucker? Jack Reacher was decent. What's he reaching for? His dick?
No, it just says there's just a trailer.
Yeah.
It doesn't say when it's like. August 4th. So today.
Probably 3 a.m.
When it's gonna
because
come.
Yeah,
all
'cause-
that stuff hits streaming services.
On Twitter, they're like, "Oh, the first 2 episodes are up," and I'm like, "What? They come out yesterday? What happened?"
I'll check that out.
Any questions in the chat room before we hang it up for the night? You want to follow all the news in pro wrestling? Go to Rock Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast right here on YouTube. The channel's M3TV on YouTube. Go over there, subscribe to Jesus and the guys. They're going to cover all this mess that's going on with pro wrestling right now. This transitional period with WWE and whatever the hell's going on in AEW at this point. So check them out.
Yeah.
Also check out Dreadpool's channel. He's got a lot of cosplay stuff going up there. Subscribe. Check out his Teespring. Subscribe to Let's Talk Resident Evil with this man named Anthony who lives in the howls of the swamps.
in South Jersey. I'm going to be coming to Perry's on a canoe. You watch.
You know what's funny, Anthony? You look outside, you're like, holy shit, it's the Wolfman, and then you're like, nah, it's just my neighbor.
Watch out for that Jersey Devil.
I know. I'm literally near the Pine Barrens, so you know.
Oh,
The,
there you go.
the woods are so the Pine Barrens are supposed to be haunted by legend, and that is where the Jersey Devil is supposed to roam. And also, Pine Barrens stretches across like a decent chunk of counties over here. In
Well,
Jersey,
go
so-
in there and look for him. Maybe they'll hit you over the head with something. The camera will fall upside down.
I've camped out there before, and I've never found him. But I wasn't searching for it. But
Don't worry, he looks for you.
You have
That's
to bring
true.
the PS1 game out there and hold it up in the air, and he'll come.
Yeah, yeah. I'll shine it on the moon. You know.
Yep.
That's it. Maybe I'll get past the second level finally in that game after 15 years, 20 years, 20.
You know, that's a great game, but the camera angles ruined the game. Had it been more like Crash, I think everything would have been better.
It was kind of like a cheaper platformer. You could definitely tell.
Yeah, but it was a good game. It's just the camera
it
killed
was.
it.
It was.
Camera killed it. If that camera was automatic, great. But the fact that you had to keep doing the
You have
thing,
to
it's
move
like,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it kills it. Great game, but the camera kills the game.
God damn it.
Can I open the damn thing today? Is that a possibility here? What the hell is this? Yeah, so AEW, yeah, check out AEW, Ring of Honor. Oh yeah, we were doing plugs. That check out Let's Talk Resident Evil. That's your channel there on YouTube. Go to his Teespring. Check out his merchandise over there. Yeah, we don't have merch yet, so maybe one of these days he'll. I tried to make one. I might be just literally. Since my wife is doing the T-shirts, maybe she'll just make them because she could get the shirts for cheaper.
That is a better way to get deals. It's not because with Teespring it costs you obviously to open the store.
Teespring is ridiculous. They want me to sell a shirt for $30 just so I could get like $8 for one shirt.
Yep.
Whereas if she buys she could buy a box of shirts for $40.
That's how you have to do it, man.
And she's got all that Cricket bullshit. That's how she made us the shirts.
It's DIY, but you make more money doing it DIY instead of having them do it on demand.
But I mean, the people that want the merch can pay less money because I don't have to pay out the ass. You know what I mean? So the cheaper it is for me, cheaper it is for everybody else.
Right. Teespring just makes it easy, but it's also you make less.
You fuckers just jinxed this poor guy.
Oh no, what happened?
Garfield is coming out February 16, 2024 with Chris Pratt as the voice of Garfield.
Oh my god.
He's the new Ashton Kutcher. Remember 20 years ago, Ashton Kutcher was all over everything?
So Super Mario is Garfield?
Yes.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Why?
Wait, he's getting a whole... It's animated, or is it like the other...
It's CGI.
Oh no.
Oh, I gotta look this up.
It's on Twitter. You know who fucking tweeted it? Mark Main.
Oh, wait a minute.
Garfield, starring Chris Pratt as Garfield, will release February 16th, 2024.
The other ones were horrible. So maybe this one will be a little bit better. But the other two were bad.
I don't know about that. There was some kid crying terribly at AEW tonight.
Terribly.
Oh, no, I'll show you the photo. This kid looks like his parents were killed right in front of him. And it was just the guy getting beat up.
Bruce Wayne.
Was it the Young Bucks that got beat up? That's why he's crying? Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, you said he acted like his parents were killed in front of him.
Here, look.
Like Bruce Wayne.
Look at this. Look at this kid.
Hold on, it takes a minute.
He looks like Gollum. What's the guy's name? Gollum from Lord of the Rings? I never watched it.
Oh, no. Yeah, he is the Gollum. Why is he, like, horrified?
I don't know. Maybe he saw Big Show's ass on the screen.
It's terrible.
Let me pull on Patreon, and then we'll get out of here. Mick Foley tweeted, "Hello at Gmail. Can you please DM me so we can set up a phone call or some other way I can verify my identity to get my email account back?"
Oh my god. It's
Who
bad when
posted that?
Mick Foley has to do it.
Wow. I'm Mick Foley. You have to help me.
By the way, Doom 3 came out, was it 17 years ago today?
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
I remember getting that the week it came out.
I remember working at Comp USA when it came out.
Someone was like, do you have the BFG edition? When I worked at Best Buy.
You have the big fucking gun. What if you just gotta say that?
So the kid was trending. The kid who was crying just now in AEW. And he ended up he's got a big smile on his face now, so he's happy, I guess.
Good, okay.
Maybe he saw something he liked.
Yeah, he saw Britt Baker's ass.
He was just like, whoa, okay. The big effing gun.
You have the big fucking gun.
The BFG. What I hated about Doom...
I have that in Microwave Office, right this way.
What I hated about Doom 3 was the fact that it was a remake. Because I'm playing the game, And I'm like, this is kind of like the first one. And then, like, as I'm playing the game, it's like the story's coming together. I'm like, this is a fucking reboot.
And it's supposed to be scary.
Yeah, the scarier was the animations of the fucking doctors in the game. They're like, hey, you gotta go to the computer, and then you gotta do this, and make sure you pick up your PDA. Because they couldn't call it Palm Pilot because the pen company sued the fucking computer company. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Originally, a PDA was called a Palm Pilot. Okay? Pilot, the fucking pen company, sued them. So they renamed it from Palm Pilot to PDA.
It's funny because I
And
always called it
PDA
Palm
was like the
Pilot.
next big fucking thing before the iPhone came out.
That's so stupid.
Okay, so there's a Dance Dance mode in AEW, Fight Forever. There's a baseball mode.
Lost my mind when I found out it.
Oh, God. It played audio. There's a, like I said, you collect the casino chips. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
Vince.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The cover art, I mean, I could show the cover art on here. You know, some idiot. So the cover art is, you know, they have a black case that says Xbox on it. And the guy's like, that's fake because Xbox games are green cases. And I'm like, my God, have you never seen fucking promo cover art before?
Yeah, they just make it like that.
Here, boom. It's a pretty nice case.
I'm waiting. I saw it already, but I'll check it out again.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
It actually has wrestlers on the cover that we want.
The Ukes and THQ Nordic thing is too big, though.
I don't care. I'm
cutting
getting a
into the-
fucking I'm gonna get a digital. What do I care?
Yeah.
But the game, look, I'll take it. All the WWE games are horrible. 2K19 was the last good one, and that was Ukes. Same people.
Yep.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Let me pull these guys up. Can we go to... What is this? Okay. I want to thank the sponsors of the Game Completers podcast on Patreon. JB Zombie 89, thank you so much, buddy. Abo, Hockey Fan, Captain Catch, and I want to thank Trainwreck once again for being the sponsor. The only member, I believe, of this channel. The first and only member of this channel on YouTube. So appreciate it. I want to thank RWK88 for the super chats today. I want to thank Richard for the super chat today. Appreciate it, as always.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody for joining us today.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of gaming news, but we made it fun. You know, so we talked about other news. So
I think it was alright. I
Yeah.
don't think it was anything
Yeah.
too bad.
no,
So, yeah, the Spider-Man game, I think at Green Man Gaming, you could pre-buy it. You could pre-order it or whatever and get 16% off. So what would that be off of $60?
Let me check. I think it was down to like
This is like $53 or something.
$53. Well, let me see. Let me see if it just tells me real quick.
Yeah, just look it up.
Spider-Man.
you said it was 60.
Yeah.
So 60% be like $10 off, maybe $50. $9.
Well, I'm checking right now. Yeah.
There's wait a minute, there's an AEW trailer. Okay, hold up. There's an AEW trailer on Twitter for Fight for the Fallen. Apparently Xbox put it out a week early. It's got Tony Schiavone and Britt Baker in it. I'll paste that here in the thing. Fight Forever on the Xbox.
Okay, so
Chris Pratt is nothing like Garfield. Yeah, fuck him.
CD Keys has it for $46.69.
What?
Yeah, that's
Damn.
pretty cheap, man. Green Man Gaming, it doesn't look like it's on sale anymore.
Well, you needed a coupon code for Green Man Gaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, CD keys. It says Spider-Man Remastered PC, standard Steam, $46.69.
Well, what's the deluxe? Does that come with the other one?
It doesn't. I mean,
Because both those games are supposed to be on.
I don't see it. It doesn't have an option for that.
What's the other game?
Miles Morales?
Yeah, they're both supposed to be on PC.
Yeah, it doesn't have an option for deluxe on here, but I know it exists. But yeah, that's there.
Team Taz is gone. Okay, well I watched like 15 minutes, half an hour of AEW tonight. I didn't watch the whole thing. Okay, so I gotta look at this Fight for the Fallen trailer. Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing. Well, I think that's it. I think I'm going to see you guys on Friday.
Yes.
Another 70,
11 o'clock at the shop.
48 hours from now. Or
Yep.
something like that. Maybe less than that. I don't even fucking know anymore what's what. When you leave school, I graduated over 20 years ago. So when you leave school, you fucking forget everything. What's the point of going?
It kind of becomes like, yeah, it kind of becomes just like a blur after that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the years just go by. Like you're just like, well, oh yeah, that was almost 10 years ago. Oh, then that was almost another 10 years. You're just like, well, what is that?
School
You know.
fucking sucks. All right.
Yeah.
So I will catch you guys on Friday morning.
Yep. We'll be there.
I'll see you in the mountains.
Yeah.
The mountains of doom. No.
Well, let's see what happens. As far as crazy people and all those other crazy shit that's going down. Stay cool tomorrow. Keep your ACs on.
Yes.
Yep, I'm staying
Go in a
home.
pool. If you can go to if you have a pool, fucking swim in it all day.
But put your fucking sunscreen on. You don't want to get fucking stung by
That's true. Yeah, you don't want to.
those rays.
Yeah.
SPF 30 and above.
Yep. Protect your skin. Even if you're tan like me, put it on anyway. 'Cause you don't want to get skin cancer. That shit's serious.
Skin cancer. You're gonna burn to death. Like it's-
Yeah. No, you can get it just from not putting on sunscreen though. You could burn, but you could still get that if you don't.
Sun
You're right. You got to
poisoning.
put on. Yeah, you got to put on the fucking sunscreen, man. No joke.
I've
Especially
had
this summer.
when I was a kid. They used to take us to the pool. Usually like right before like graduation. And it takes us to Saxon Woods in Mamaroneck. Yo, I went there twice without sunscreen. Burnt my whole fucking back. I had to sleep at my grandparents' house, like on my stomach.
Oh man.
And then while I was sleeping once, I turned around and I slept on my back. Woke up and threw up.
Yeah.
The pain.
That's no
Yeah.
joke, man.
Ever
I've
since
had
then,
sunburn before.
I took the friggin' SPF bottle, poured that shit all over my back. Never had an issue after that.
Yep. Everyone's got to get burned once. Like has a shitty experience where they're like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that again. I'm not taking that risk. You know what I mean?
No, it stays like that for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
want
no,
that.
It's bad. I've had
Anyway,
friends that have gotten it too, but yeah, that's a whole thing.
I really got bad sunburn about 5 years ago. Yeah, don't do that again. You know
Yeah.
how that is. Once you
Yeah.
get it, you don't want it again.
No. Uncomfortable as hell.
So stay safe tomorrow. Stay cool. I basically put that we're not opening tomorrow because I don't think people understand we have drop ceilings in the shop. Makes it even hotter. So yeah. So I'm not working tomorrow. I'm staying the fuck home. It is nice and cool in this house. And that's just the way that it is, man. Everyone stay cool. If you got to call out of work, call out of work. Do what you got to do. Stay the fuck home and relax.
Yeah, just play some games.
Stay cool.
know.
And you know what? Since I'll be home today, I will fucking probably stream something. So, depending on how long I stay awake, I'm probably going to go get food now, come back, And who the hell knows what I'll do? Maybe I'll stream from the car. I don't know. But anyway, let these guys go. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah,
See you soon.
we'll see you Friday. See you guys Friday.
See you Friday.
All right.
Bye.
Take
Bye.
care, guys.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye. All right. I want to apologize to everybody for going on a rant earlier today. It was all my fault. I'm taking the L for that one. And I apologize to everybody that I called out or pissed off or whatever. What are you going to do? I'm human. I make mistakes. But, we'll get through it. We'll power through it. Probably stream for you guys on Friday, depending on the situation. Now that we can stream from the phones, obviously, and all that. We'll see what happens. Now the real show can begin and fight forever. I don't even know why they called it Fight Forever. It's kind of a lame name. Fight forever until the next game. She just called it AEW Dynamite. Let's see what the idiots are saying. It looks like the mechanics are similar to No Mercy. Oh my god. Every time there's a wrestling game that comes out that's not WWE, somebody's like, oh, it looks like No Mercy. And it's never like No Mercy. This game's coming out on the Switch, too. It's going to have 30 online multiplayer. We didn't even talk about that. 4-player offline co-op and 30 players online. It's crazy. This looks like trash, even when WWE 2K20 was better than this shit. No, it wasn't. WWE 2K20 was abysmal. Anybody that says that game is better than anything is a fucking idiot. That game was a piece of dog shit. 2K19 was like the greatest game ever made. JR's trending. What happened now? What the hell? Jim Ross just joined the commentary and immediately started to talk about the Attitude Era and Trish Stratus. Dude, what? Some guy made... It's okay. Yo, I gotta save this. Hang on. Okay. Of course the web browser's like fucking freezing. Why is Firefox doing... It's only when I stream that Firefox does this stuff. So, somebody wrote, here is Jim Ross speedrunning Spider-Man 2 pizza delivery missions on Nintendo GameCube. Let me get out of this so I could send you the photo. Oh, my man, come on. What is with Firefox? What is it fucking doing? This shit's like freezing my computer up. Here. Okay. My man, what are we doing here? I just opened Firefox once and it's running 8 tasks. How is that possible? Hang on, let me see the live chat. Then we're probably going to have to get out of here. Difference between Rampage and Dynamite? Dynamite's the A show, like it's the main show, and Rampage is like the B show. It's like the secondary show. It's like how Raw is the main show and SmackDown's a secondary show. So basically, they'll tape Rampage after Dynamite. After Dynamite is live on TV, they'll stop the live stream and then they'll record matches for for Rampage. So Rampage is usually pre-taped on Fridays. Sometimes it's live, but not all the time. But yeah, Rampage is like the secondary show. Dynamite's the main show. That's funny. Let's see if there's anything else. I remember that commercial. Chain Chomp. I thought the Iron Sheik tweeted freaking Halo. It appears Fenrir the Wolf will appear in God of War Ragnarok. Okay, so I gotta kill a wolf in the fucking game now? Great. I don't know what their obsession is with killing animals in these stupid games. Scorn development update. From Idle Sloth on Twitter, Scorn will take 6 to 8 hours to play through. The game is also in the final phase of development and being submitted to platform partners. It's coming to Game Pass Day 1, Series X and S, PC on October 21st. Well, that's good. So in another 2 months we can play Scorn. That's good. Check that game out. My God, I can't believe it's going to be really hot tomorrow. Everyone, please stay safe. Stay in air conditioning. Like I said, if you can, take the time off of work. Stay the hell home. Don't go anywhere. Unless your job is really air conditioned or whatever. But if it isn't, and you don't feel comfortable or you don't feel safe, don't go. You know, do what you got to do. But as you get older and you go through stuff, you realize, yo, I could take a day off work. Like, I'm good. Some people can, I understand, but Like, even though I'm open by appointment only, I ain't gonna even bother going in. I posted that we're gonna be closed tomorrow. We'll reopen on Friday, so it's fine. Do you watch both shows? Lately, I haven't watched any of them. I think today was the first time I watched it in about a month. To be honest, it's because wrestling's been so fucking like upside down lately. I haven't watched anything. AEW has their problems. WWE has their problems. WWE's trying to get a little bit better now, which is good. That's what we want as fans. I know a lot of people are like, you gotta pick a side. No, I don't have to pick a fucking side. I like wrestling, okay? It's fun. It's like cartoon characters coming to life, or comic book characters coming to life. And you got fights and stuff like that. People are beating each other up, whatever. But, AEW, a lot of the guys went down with injuries in both companies. AEW suffered a lot, so. WWE's in a period where they're restructuring everything. Great. While AEW is figuring out what the fuck they're doing, WWE's figuring out what they're doing. It's a great time to be a fan of just wrestling in general. But I'm backing off on both of them right now, and I'm sitting back and I'm looking to see what's going down. What are some of AEW's problems? I need a fucking booker. A booker is the guy that fucking plans all the matches and storylines and shit. They don't have that. Tony Khan is the booker, and you can't do that. You can't have one guy as a booker like that. Because Vince McMahon did that, and look what happened. You need to get somebody that has experience, like they've had over the years, come in and be the booker. Like when Triple H was running NXT, he had William Regal and a couple other guys booking the show. People are like, ooh, Triple H is God because he knows how to book. It's like, no. He had a booker, he had a committee, and those guys were the ones booking the shows. William Regal's a former wrestler. He knows the deal. You need people with experience booking the show. Now, not everyone is good. They're not all cut out for the job. We've seen that over the years. But Tony Khan needs to trust somebody and get a fucking booker in there immediately because the show is good, but they got their problems. That's what DC movies are missing, a booker. Yeah, like, really. You need, like, Jon Favreau, okay, for, like, the Star Wars, the TV shows. You can consider him like a booker. Like, that guy knows where everything's going. He lays it all out, and he goes, this is what we're going to do with this. This is what we're going to do with this storyline. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Why do you think Mandalorian and Boba Fett, I mean, a lot of people have mixed opinions on Boba Fett. I liked it. But why do you think that everything was consistent? Because the guy lays everything out and he plans ahead what he's going to do. Wrestling is a little different because you have to go week to week. You have to go injury to injury. You know, they didn't expect CM Punk on his first night as champion to break his fucking foot. The whole summer's out the window at that point. Is Tony Khan running out of ideas? It's not that he's running out of ideas. He's hiring too many fucking wrestlers and he doesn't know where to put them. WWE was firing everybody when Vince McMahon was firing everybody for the last 2 years. And Tony Khan grabbed them all. And he's got no room. Literally, on any of the shows. And I think that's ruining AEW. I think AEW needs to figure out who they're going to use them, put them in long-term storylines, and be done with it. But they're almost at the point where they're booking week to week, with the exception of a few storylines. But you can't really run out of ideas, but because everything's always changing. But he needs to, like, put his foot down and be like, okay, this is what we're going to do. I know they had the CM Punk thing planned out. That was going to be a huge deal. CM Punk has always had great summers. They used to call him the Summer of Punk. He's had a few summers like that. AEW wanted to replicate that. And this guy broke his fucking foot because he jumped into the crowd. Smashed his foot on the guardrail. So until he comes back, Summer of Punk is on hold. It's going to be the fall of Punk if this guy ever comes back. But yeah, and then Bryan Danielson got hurt. That was a whole thing. Adam Cole got hurt. All these guys that they brought in to be top guys all got fucking hurt. Then on WWE side, all the top guys got hurt. And then Vince fucking went out and got in trouble. And then they're rebranding. Not really rebranding, but they're redoing the talent. They're trying to figure out what they're doing. What a return, you break a foot. Yeah, the guy wins the title on Sunday night. Wednesday, he jumps into the crowd, fucking smashes his foot on a guardrail. They said he shattered his foot. So, not good. But booking is also like the characters. You want to make the characters look strong. You know, you don't want to make the character look too weak. You want to make sure these characters are... It's like when you're creating literally a comic book. How many times do you want Spider-Man to lose before people get tired of him? How many times do you want Spider-Man to be victorious before he gets played out? You know what I mean? Like, no Summer of Punk this year. Yeah, it's been canceled. It was going to be. Like, we were going to be in it. But, and apparently, like, that's why they didn't strip him of the title. He's still the champion. But in the meantime, they have an interim world champion, which is Jon Moxley, which is really good. But, they don't want Punk to lose the title because I think this is it for him. This is his last run. And then they bought Ring of Honor. Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor a few months ago. And now he has another federation. And it's like, okay. Have you ever come up with your own wrestlers? I don't know, man. My dad over the years has. He's been watching since the 70s or whatever. I mean, you could make suggestions. I would totally have a guy that curses, and they got to keep bleeping him, and it gets to the point where someone's got to come out there and beat the shit out of him. I think that would have been so funny, and that could only work in the 90s. You can't do that now. That would have been fucking funny. You have to stop swearing. Fuck. But you don't even hear the fuck. You just hear the bleeping. At least on TV you do. In the arena, they're probably going to have to hear it. But the guy would have to be crazy. Like, the guy can't be a normal guy, just like cursing. He has to be a nut. And it gets to the point where somebody's had enough and they come out and they run down to the ring and beat the shit out of the guy. Then he could do a storyline where he gets hit over the head and he stops cursing. Someone has to take you down. Yeah, I would do something like that. So my dad was spot on once, okay? My dad said they should have like a paperboy come to the ring and you hear the little ching 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 ching, you know, the little bell on the bike. And the guy comes down with the bike and he gives you the paper. Okay, my dad said that. Then a month later, I'm watching SmackDown. And I think The Undertaker was in the ring. And then you hear ching, 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 ching. It's a little guy coming down the ring with a bike. But it wasn't a newspaper guy. It was a telegram guy. It was Spanky, who's Brian Kendrick. And I was like, holy fuck. My dad predicted that shit. And he gave The Undertaker a telegram. Yeah, premonitions for that. I don't know, man. He's never really predicted anything else, but not that I can remember. But he said that, and then it happened, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, that was close. What year was that? 2002, 2003, 2004? Type in Spanky debut. It's probably on YouTube. Spanky debut or Spanky Undertaker. They called him Spanky at first, and then they called him Brian Kendrick. That's his real name. Yeah, we were outside my house talking about it, and he said they should do that. And I'm like, whatever. And then right after he said that, shit happened. I was like, holy fuck. That was almost dead on. He wasn't a paper boy, but he was a telegram guy. Ugh. Oh, shit. I once turned on WWE in 2003 and the guy had a hat with blood on it. And he was rubbing the hat all over himself. A hat with blood? A hat with blood. Who the fuck was that? I'm trying to think. I don't know, man. I don't know who the hell you're talking about. I'm sure it happened. He was taunting someone else with a bloody hat. The blood was like dried up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it happened because everything's happened in the WWF. I remember JBL had like a cowboy hat, and they poured like beer and chips and soda in his hat. It was like a $500 hat. Guy with a bloody hat on. I don't know, man. Could have been anybody. Let's ruin this hat. Dude, they've ruined a lot more than a fucking hat. They destroyed a lot of property. They ripped the fucking video screen in half. They had Austin come out with the beer truck. He squirted everybody with beer. Even people in the audience got fucking beer all over them. I was like, what the fuck is this now? I'm back to cartoons. I should be back. I should be back now. OBS had disconnected for a second. All right, I'm gonna run because OBS keeps cutting out and it keeps coming back in. So, yeah, I'm gonna run now. I'll catch you guys a little bit later, probably in the morning. So, take care, Richard. Take care, buddy. Everyone, stay safe out there and stay cool tomorrow. It is gonna be insane. So, thanks for streaming. Thank you for watching, and everyone, take care. Have a good one.